Bienvenido, willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to this live stream of the Giricast in what is an extremely important game today. A playoff final, second leg nonetheless, as Málaga have travelled all the way up to Tarragona to take on Gimnastic in a winner-takes-all game. We are so happy to have you joining us here this afternoon or this evening, depending where you are. And joining me on this live stream is the one and only Alex Ashmore. Alex, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm getting more and more nervous as the afternoon goes on. I've been slightly distracted with my flat hunting in Madrid, so it's kind of taken away some of the nerves, but now I've sorted it. It's just my body's doing all weird things. I haven't had this feeling since 2018 and, well, actually with Yeovil, but with Malaga since 2018, and I'm nervous.
Yeah, a few people have texted me this afternoon saying that the nerves are starting to kick in a little bit now. It's all starting to feel a bit real. Obviously, we know there are people in Tarragona as well who are just there to absorb the atmosphere and just be part of it. I don't know. I'm not feeling nervous. I've just had a text message saying this could be a bit Dortmund-esque. There's a lot that could go against us in this game by the sounds of it. But
don't say that.
But the thing is, I've got a good feeling about it. I don't have that feeling necessarily. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I knock on wood, obviously, Alex. But, you know, I'm just looking at the whole picture, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. The send-off the players got yesterday. You know, we've seen the videos of them at the airport. Thousands of Malaguistas descending on, the Malaga airport and giving them a proper send-off, a proper goodbye. And even looking around Tarragona today, you know, there is thousands of Malaga fans there as well, even though they've only got 528 tickets for the stadium. If you're a Malaga player and you're receiving that, and you're 2-1 up, let's not forget, you know, this isn't a dead heat. You've got to be up for it, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. And I think even if we weren't 2-1 up, I think we'd be up for it. You know, it goes without saying. These players have played their whole season with one objective, to get promoted. We're here. We're 90 minutes potentially away from 90 or 120, depending on how it goes. But yeah, if you know they've worked their way to this point, they've worked hard all season. That's the only goal in football. If you're obviously not in the first division, is to get promoted. And these players, no matter the result, would be up for it. But having those fans, whether they're in the city or in the stadium itself, it's like playing, and especially going away from home to Gimnastic, which, you know, from what we've seen in the last few weeks, has been a bit of a hostile place. We saw what happened to the Ceuta bus. You know, it's not the nicest place to go away, perhaps. So having that following will definitely give those Malaga players that added level of feeling that we've got loads of people behind us. And obviously they know the whole city of Malaga is behind them. But to have those people in Tarragona as well, I think really helps.
Yeah, well, you raise a very important point there, Alex, because obviously it's all well and good, all the people that have descended on Tarragona, but there are literally thousands of people cramming themselves into the auditorium. I can't quite remember. Is it La Catia? Is that what it's called?
Cortijo de Torres, I think it's called.
Cortijo de Torres, that's it, yeah. So, you know, they're all packed in there as well. So there's, you know, potentially 12,000 people all watching a live stream there. The bars and pubs across La Costa del Sol, across Spain even, dare I say, you know, they'll be packed to the rafters with Malaga fans tonight. Remember, this is probably the only game, apart from the Barca and Cordoba match, outside of the Euros that's going to be on. Focus is on Malaga at the minute, and I bloody love it for one, Alex. I think it's beautiful stuff.
It's, and, you know, with all due respect to Belgium and Romania, I think most Malaguistas, even if they're not a Malaga fan, they'll walk past the bar and they'll see Malaga on and they're like, oh, go on then, I'll watch that, you know. Yeah. I think they're more likely to want to watch Malaga. Even if they don't know, they'll walk into a bar, they'll go, who's playing? And someone will go, oh, it's Malaga playing Tarragona. Oh, is this an important game or is this a friendly or what? And they'll go, no, this is the playoff final.
Game.
If we win this, we go to the second division. And they're like, oh, I'm going to watch this. Who knows? We may gain a few tonight.
And if you're not in the stadium, if you're not in Tarragona, if you're not in Cortijo thought if you're not in a pub in Malaga, you're here with us. So thank you very much for joining us so far. We've already got some comments coming in saying good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Oliver. Hi, Michael Phillips. He says, hope we're both well. He's nervous but confident of a Malaga win, which is what we like to hear. He's even got the Patron ready to celebrate. Oh, omens.
Oh,
omens.
don't tempt fate. Don't tempt fate.
Joe says, hi, Nick and Alex, with a couple of lovely hearts as well. My heart goes out to you, Joe Faint. And good evening to Paul Henningham for joining us as well. This is going to be quite fun. We're hoping as well that we have people, I say people, Chris, Matt and Luke in various different places. So maybe they'll come and join us if they find the time. But I suppose we better get into the crux of the matter, Alex. We're going to whap the team news up just on the screen, as you can see scrolling down at the bottom. Same team that started the game last time out in La Rosaleda. Obviously, you were there doing a full match commentary. This team that started the match, the right one to go with for this game as well?
I think so. I think especially when you look at that performance in Tarragona, it was a solid performance from start to finish. Yes, it maybe wasn't the best 90 minutes, but it was solid. We did everything we needed to do. We defended well. We halted their attack. We attacked well. We utilized the chances that we had. So I think it makes sense to, as the phrase goes, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, I think that's definitely it. Me and Matt spoke about it on the podcast this week. He said, what would you change? He said, what could you change? It was not perfect, but it was nigh on up there with as close to as good as game as you're going to get. I think especially compared to the other semi-finals that we had against Celta Fortuna, where we didn't start the games well in those matches. Against Gimnastic, we did, which was quite a refreshing move, wasn't it? So even to keep Juande in there, who I know got taken off at half time for Nelson Monte as a precaution, it's that rubber stamping, it's that backing of him from Pacer that makes me think, well, actually, these lads are going to be really up for it now, and they're going to put in a proper shift over 90 minutes, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think it is obviously you can take so much from that first game, but at the end of the day, it's a final. It's all on the line today. Anything can happen. This is football. We've seen upsets. We've seen. We don't know what's going to happen. And I think, like you said, I think it's obviously in Malaga's favour, but I think, we've just got to go out there with the mindset that we have to win today. I know, statistically speaking, we can afford to draw, but
we can afford to draw.
If we go out with that mentality, I think there's a risk that we end up defending too deep. We invite too much pressure on us. We risk, imagine, and I don't want to tempt fate, it's, in fact, no, I'm not even going to say it, but I think by going out there playing for the draw, it just invites too much unwanted pressure for me.
Yeah, and I don't want to assume that that's what Sergio Pellicer would do. Let's not forget, this could be Sergio Pellicer's last game as manager as well. There's obviously a lot of rumours circling at the minute whether he might leave at the end of the season of his own accord. May I add this? This isn't a planned exit from the club, and like I say, it's a lot of hearsay and conjecture at the moment. But for me, I think he's got to go out there and say, look, this is the culmination of a season's work. We've got to get out there. We can draw this game, but you need to go for it. We need to put a marker down. You know what I mean? We need to show that we're not just here to, like you say, squeak through. And I thought they did that in the first game, to be fair, didn't they?
I think, generally speaking, we were the better team. We deserved the win. But I think, we know the difference. Gimnastic at home versus Gimnastic away is almost night and day when you talk about, the form that they've had this season. I know they're a good team, anyway, they've got the quality. But I think the big thing is with them, looking at their stats last week and doing some research before the game, goals is something they struggle with. None of their players have got over double figures this season. And I know Malaga have been equally as troubled at that end, but Roberto, 20 goals this season. Yeah, I think that is something that Malaga maybe just has over a team like Gimnastic.
Yeah, that's something I pointed out on when I was doing the previews for the Spanish Segunda show. Basically, I'd said, when they were playing Ceuta, we know the gameplay that Ceuta have. They like to, attack on the counter. They've got some really fast wingers. They've got a direct forward. They like to score goals. But the problem is that Tarragona like to defend. They like to back everything onto that defence. And again, I think that defence did quite well last week in Malaga. They took a lot, didn't they? We had a lot of chances. And they don't mind putting their bodies on the lines, like, just judging by the amount of yellow cards and red cards they had in the last game. 4 yellows and a red from the bench. They're a team that like to put their body on the line and get things done. Not to put you on the spot or anything, Alex, but who would you think is probably their danger man? Do you think they're going to stick with the same lineup? Unfortunately, I've not seen it before. I've come on the stream to see whether they have kept the same lineup, but do you think they'd come away like that? Do you reckon they're going to put all their eggs in that basket?
I think, when you look at that team, I look at Godoy. He was involved in that polemical, I don't know if that's using the Spanish word there, controversial first goal from Roberto. I think he's, always proves to be a difficulty on that left-hand side. I think that midfield, Andy, when he came on last week, he proved to be useful for them on the left-hand side as well. But generally, for no prolonged period last week did I feel threatened by their attack. Obviously, they had their moments, they had their times where we had to defend, we had to dig in. But compared to Celta, when I look at the 2 games against Celta, maybe more so if I compare the home leg with Celta and the home leg with Gimnastic, Celta had periods where they dominated the game, whereas Gimnastic didn't really have that.
No, I'd agree with that entirely. I think it was very much chalk and cheese between how both of them played as well. You had that really exciting brand of football from Celta, didn't you? Obviously, young kids playing in a certain way. Some might say playing better than the first team, but I wouldn't say those things. You wouldn't catch me saying that. But really, Tarragona are very dogged, and they do like to sort of like try and catch you out. And they have got some handy players, like you said, we've mentioned Godoy. I was really impressed with David Concha as well, who got the goal against us last weekend. Him operating out on the left, he kind of felt like the only player. And a word that I said a lot on the podcast this week was shithouse. He didn't shithouse his way through 90 minutes like everybody else did. Chucking balls on pitch and taking dives and grabbing legs and generally being a bit of a nuisance. So, but the thing is, it's different. It's different when you play at La Rosaleda when you're the away team, and there was 29,000 Malaguistas in there, maybe a handful of others from Gimnastic. This time it's the other way around. It's not going to be 29,000, but it's going to be a packed full stadium. Possibly about 13,000, I believe, Gimnastic fans, 500 Malaga fans, and I think they're going to be up for turning this around as well. And they've done it before. They've come from behind against Ceuta. They got themselves into second place at the last minute by getting the better of Barca Bay, who are obviously playing in the other final as well. So. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be a really a different one for me.
Yeah, I think it will. It's like I said before, it's a final. Anything can happen. This is football. Malaga could go in there and score 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. Who knows? I think, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I think what will be the key for the game, and this feels like it was the case in the first leg, in terms of the dictation of who had the reins and who controlled the game, was that opening 15 minutes. And Malaga came out in that opening 15 minutes last week and really set the bar in terms of what they wanted to do. Maybe they weren't the best 15 minutes that we've played this season, but there was intent. There was, there was that something added. Obviously it's a final, so they're going to be pumped up, but like something that we haven't seen a lot this season. And they set that bar of, we're going to come out and we want to win this game. So I think if Malaga go out and do that today and set the bar of, we're not coming here to get a point. Obviously, I'm used to speaking in these terms. We're not coming here to get a draw. We're coming here to get the win. I think that would be the key in terms of, because playoffs at the end of the day, as much as I do with Blackpool and Yeovil, it's I'd say more mentality in terms of what happens on the pitch. If you can win that mentality battle, if you can win the mental, back and forth between those two teams, and you come out in that first 15 minutes and set about in a positive and attacking manner, it can throw a team off, even if they are at home with 14,000 fans backing them.
Yeah, absolutely agree. And there's a couple of players in that Malaga squad that I think were instrumental, what you were talking about, which we'll come on to a second. Just to go back to the comments, remember as well, this is very much an engaging live stream. We want you to get involved as much as you can. Send us your thoughts, what you think about the start 11, what do you think Malaga's chances are in this game, and what will you be doing come the 90th minute should everything go to plan. Jason Malone from Dublin has been in touch. He has said good evening from him. He says he's got Malaga to win, and I think he's going for 2-0 if my specs aren't denying me the site. Paul says he agrees with you. Malaga need to go for the win tonight. Matt Buller says the Spanish weather here in East Lancashire. He's got his Victorias ready. Me too, Matt. And he's ready for Malaga to get the job done. Good evening to you. It's the same in West Lancashire as well, for anyone who's interested. We've also got some lovely Spanish weather on the Costa del Sol. Good evening to Steve Jackson as well. Luke is back as well. He says, evening, lads. First live stream in a while. But he's going to be dipping in and out whilst he puts the little one to bed. Ram says, evening, boys. Evening to you. Barry Shippey, all the way in North Lincolnshire, where it's nice and sunny. He's got his Malaga cap and shirt ready for a big game. And Nick is checking in again from the US. Let's get one more, gents. That's what we like to hear. Everyone's up for it, aren't they, Alex? This is fucking great. I've been walking around in my Malaga shirt, bloody Fleetwood, for people who know. Just like strutting. Conor McGregor kind of strutting today. I am proper up for this.
Do you reckon anyone's taken a second? What's the phrase when you double back? It's when you double back. Do you reckon anyone's seen you? They're a second glance, they've doubled back and they're going, "What the hell is he wearing?"
Well, they probably went, well, that is a resplendent shirt. And for people who are interested, 1996 Malaga home shirt. The sponsor is Rathan. So, yes, I think they probably thought, what a dapper-looking gentleman, and then actually thought, oh, it's a Malaga shirt. I wonder what they're up to today, and maybe had a little Google as well. But yeah, just going back to those players, Alex, for me, the two players that really made us tick last weekend at La Rosaleda, Manu Molina, who's obviously had a pretty decent season overall, and Roberto. And just on that note, we are being joined live from Tarragona by the one and only Luke Chambers.
Hey.
Hola, amigos.
Hola, Luke. How are you?
I'm very well, mate.
Is it raining in Tarragona?
We had the heartache of we were so close to the ground with the Malaguistas, amazing atmosphere, but then we had to leave. We had no tickets. But if I can turn my camera around, we are in the central Tarragona Alameda, as far as I'm aware. So it's like this little central area. We're in this bar here. We've got front seats. The game is on. We've landed on our feet, basically.
That sounds lovely, that, Luke. And how many deep are you right now?
I would say about 78.
78.
That is not 7. That is not 7 to 8. That is 78. Nah, to be fair, mate, everybody's been well behaved. One thing I will say, I know Tarragona's taken a lot of bad press. The fans have been fantastic throughout. I've shook hands with more blokes than I've ever shook hands before. A lot of love between Gimnastic and Malaga fans. I do believe, when me and Laura went to the ground at 11 o'clock this morning, there was a different atmosphere. So I don't know if there is an ultra group, etc. But yeah, in the city, very well behaved.
Yeah,
why is it they're saying "Vamos Nastic"?
there is a fan in the chat saying "Vamos Nastic," but we are a broad church.
Kick him out.
And Robert, thank you for joining us. We are here to report.
Is he? I'll find him.
He says, evening, folks, Vamos United. He's been very kind about the whole thing. Luke, have you seen the starting 11? What are your thoughts on the starting 11?
To be fair, mate, I cannot argue with it. I think it's the right 11. For me, I've said all day, I'm very, very, very nervous. But for me, we score in the first 20 minutes. We kill the tie. We might. For me, my bet is Malaga 1-0 up at half-time. We draw this game. The key to this game is getting an early goal.
I like the idea. I like going for the jugular. That's the way I think. And I think last week, that's kind of what we did, didn't we? We scored just at the right time, just before half-time, and we really put Nastic off their stride. But then they came out immediately after half-time and scored again. So I think anything can happen in this, can't they? It really, genuinely, anything could happen today. I think that's what's so exciting about it.
Yeah, the end of the day, guys, it's the final of Premier playoffs. These are a good team. They know how to defend very, very well. The only thing what is making me so nervous is if the opposite to what I said happens, if Tarragona score first, how do we react? We've reacted very well lately, but throughout the season, we haven't reacted very well. So, I don't know.
Last time this season, I'm going to say, I can't hear you, so I'm going to speak.
Got a man in the ground, we got a man out of the ground.
Málaga. We're waiting to sing. It's gone quiet here. Great stadium. I'm not being nervous, but now I'm going to be nervous. I think the first 5 minutes are going to be nervous. Christian, there you go, Chris. I'm going to show you the ground again, and then I'll fuck off.
He's going to show us the ground.
Guys, is this the first time we've had multi-city?
Go and sing in the end. We're bracing ourselves for the sun.
Well, this is it. We've got people in the ground, out the ground.
I would like to like speaking half time when I say I can't hear you again.
Gracias, amigo. We'll say goodbye to Matt there. Well, there you go. We've been inside the ground. It's like we're practically there, if I'm being
I hope I come across better than that, by the way.
We can hear you.
Yeah, Nick, let me just show you guys around here because, like I say, these are very much bars, restaurants, etc. But I can guarantee that every single one of these bars have got the Tarragona and Malaga game on. The city has been going mental for it. And I tell you what, Malaga may have sold 500 tickets, but there is a hell of a lot more than 500 fans in this city right now.
Yeah, we thought that. We've seen the amount of people who travelled up on buses, coaches, trains, planes and automobiles. Thousands by the looks of it. And thousands back in Malaga as well. So you've managed to get good front seats there. Imagine trying to get a seat in a bar in Malaga right now. It's going to be nigh on impossible, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, imagine turning tickets away because it's too hot.
Well, yeah. Less said about that, the better.
It's warm in Tarragona, I'll tell you that right now. But can you sort that out, Bobby?
It is. Well, I'll tell you what, Luke. You go and enjoy yourself some Kanye. Get your front row seat. We'll chat to you later, we promise.
I'll see you at half-time, boys. Hasta luego, vamos Malaga.
Vamos, hasta luego. Well, it all sounds very animated in Tarragona, Alex. Looks like you're enjoying like some cereal as well at that point. You've managed
So I've just come in and I'm eating some acai.
Acai. This is the poshest live stream I think I've ever been a part of. Anyway, we'll get back to the to those players we're talking about. We've had some more comments come in. So obviously, Luke mentioned something about a Nastic fan. Good evening, Robert Nielsen. Evening to you. He's a Nastic fan. I assume watching this because he says Vamos Nastic. As I said, we are a broad church, but we really do hope Malaga get this win. Adam Carr says he's taking a break from supporting Stoke for Malaga. Seems like a wise choice in the circumstances. Ram says he's in a cold Denmark instead of his usual sunny Malaga. What a time to go away, Ram. But thank you very much for joining us as well. Frederick is back, says he wished he could be in Malaga, but he's watching in Lillestrøm in Norway. Thank you very much for joining us. Phil says he's going to settle for a draw. And then El Milan says he's just come from La Pineda last night. Gutted to miss the game from Salou. Vamos Malaga. And let's go, boys, from Lee. we're all ready for this, and we are literally only 4 minutes away from kickoff here. Or 5 minutes away from kickoff, depending on what your clock is like. I'm going to see if I can get this stream actually to work for once. For people who are asking, there was a couple of people in the streams. We can only tell you the official way that this works from a PR perspective. And that is to download FEF-TV. You can get it through an app. You can stream it on the website. It is subscription-based, but, it's a tenner for this game, which is not too bad. Or you can stay here with us. We'll bring you some, some good updates from this game. As it stands, I can't actually log on to it, Alex. Are you even on the screen?
I am. I've got the stream going.
Cool. I will keep persevering. You might have to be our man in the chair for the time being. I'm just refreshing everything.
It looks full, and you can see that little section of Malaga fans. The Tarragona faithful have got a tifo up, and it looks like a fantastic atmosphere.
Yeah, it is packed as well, isn't it?
FEF-TV doesn't quite show that atmosphere, unfortunately.
No, and obviously we'll have it. Well, I've got it on mute here because just for the stream, but also don't speak lots of Spanish, only very remedial Spanish. But there's definitely a packed crowd inside here. Something to really get on top of Malaga, something that they're going to have to cope with this week, something to back Gimnastic as well. Let's not forget. I was going to make this point on the podcast this week as well. The Gimnastic kit, Alex, fan or no fan?
No fan. I think it's a bit boring.
It kind of reminds me of like a Man United kit.
I know what you mean. It's kind of, I don't know. It just feels very, they could have done a lot more with it.
I think they definitely could. And just looking at the screen right now, there are a few people.
Luke should go up to the bridge and see if he can watch it.
If you are listening, Luke, there are actually people on Moss's Mound, as we've actually called it the Giri Cast, because I've got no doubt that Stephen may be up there. But some Malaga fans, by the looks of things, have definitely found themselves a spot to watch the game from the side of the A7. And it all comes down to this, Alex. We are literally just getting ready to get underway with Kickoff, Canaro, and Juan Oriol, who, as you may not know, used to play for Blackpool once upon a time. So I really don't hope he comes back to haunt us today.
Do you reckon he enjoys the Costa del Blackpool more than the Costa Brava?
He was with us for about 6 months and then buggered off to Romania. So I don't think he enjoyed it that much, but it wasn't much of a time to be at Blackpool, if I'm being perfectly honest. Not the good old days, so to speak. But yeah, no, obviously he's the captain here, and he's done quite well. He's an elder gentleman now, about 38 years old, and that's no offense for people who are 38. I'm not far off that myself, but as a seasoned football professional, he's on the older side. This looks like a wide pitch as well to me, Alex. This looks massive.
It does. I think also the small size of the stadium does kind of accentuate that. Yeah,
definitely. It's not a bad little stadium, actually, isn't it?
I say small, still 14,000. Looks like a nice little stadium, but hopefully today it's quiet.
Well, will not be quiet. It's Chris Marquez in a bucket hat, filming inside a lovely bar, all ready to go. You may speak in a minute as well. We don't know. Hello, Chris. Are you there? I'm going to assume not. So I might just mute in a second whilst we just peruse the scene. But I was saying before, Alex, as far as two players that played well last week, Molina and Roberto, they're going to be really important in this game. Roberto as well, obviously, there's been a few rumours this week. Rumours, may I add, that he is just signed for a certain club in the capital. Not ideal preparation, but he'll still have his head in the game for this, won't he?
And, well, according to Sport Direct Radio, his cohort have denied that there are any links between him and said club in the capital that wear red and white and play at a big new stadium called the Metropolitano.
I was going to say, Real Maya Honda.
Yeah, right, Vallecano.
You never know. But I think that's right. Not to put too much on it, as we're just about to get underway in Tarragona. Godoy getting us off the mark. I think Roberto's got a good chance to actually stake a claim going to a club where he's going to be a starter. You know what I mean? Whether that's a high-end Segunda club or a lower-end La Liga club, if we're looking for people, who may be in that market. Let's not forget that, Cadiz signed that Torres lad from was it Lugo? I think he was Christian Torres. So it's Christian Ramos. Sorry, not Christian Ramos. I'm being very.
We've kind of been raided ourselves, obviously, last year with Christian and Alex Calvo going to Andorra, and was it Eibar? I think Christian went to, or was it Huesca?
Yeah, Christian went to Eibar. Matt makes a very important point. What value would you put on Roberto? For me, the value depends on where he's playing his football.
Yes,
you know what
I mean, we know how well he's done this season. Just looking at that, he's on the floor. He's obviously making a meal out of it, but you can see he's fine. This is what I got a bit annoyed with the Gimnastic players last week. They played, and I know every footballer does this to a point, but they really did seem to go for it in terms of, that sort of, oh, look at me, I'm hurt on the floor sort of game, and then epitomised by the opening goal that Malaga scored. I didn't really like their way of playing last week.
No, like I say, they seem to be, very much masters of the dark arts, as I put it. People that are, like to partake in a bit of shithousery. So, I would watch out for this here. Again, that was something that was pointed out to me earlier, that the ref's got a big game on here. There's a lot riding on this. This isn't just a game where, the winner gets to go up to promotion. The game is, we're going to get a shit ton of money as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I should say that if you do see any links that get popped up in the chat, do not click on them.
Yeah. Ram is right. We can only talk about the official ways here. Amongst yourselves, go crazy. FEF TV is where we watch it. We are subscribed to this, and so I think it was Ian who made quite a funny joke on Twitter this morning. Said, if Malaga do go up, there's going to be a mass cancelling of subscriptions to FEF TV at the end of this season. But to
be honest, I'd actually like to know the figures. And obviously, there's no way of quantifying it unless FEF TV asked you when you sign up which team do you support, which I don't think they did from memory.
No.
Like, I'd like to see the percentage decrease in subscriptions, because the teams coming down from Segunda, with all due respect to them, probably aren't the biggest teams. So I'd quite like to see the change in subscription numbers in terms of, whether it goes down a significant amount after Malaga, should they get promoted, go up.
Fingers crossed here. But to be fair, just watching the first 3 minutes of this, it's a pretty good start from Gimnastic, to be honest with you. It's all heading their way at the moment. Godoy looks like he's really busy in there. We even got a look at the manager this time round as well. Last time we didn't get to see Danny Vidal. 32 years old, Alex, and obviously I know you're on the younger side, but for someone who is older than that doesn't feel great. But
pay if they're wearing a shirt today. That's
Malaga really struggling to get out of their own half at the minute. They've got a free kick about 40 yards out to this left-hand side, but let's not forget they have got a set piece specialist amongst them.
I think this was something as well Malaga did well last week. They dealt with the set pieces very well. Obviously, with the utmost respect to Herrero, he's not the tallest bloke, but he does very well at commanding that defence, and obviously having Juan de and Ainar Galileo at the back does help. And I think they're tall defenders. They deal well with the threat. Here I say as the corner comes in and the ball goes over the bar. Just making sure that I didn't make a silly comment before Gimnastic scored from a corner or a throw. Sorry, a set piece. But I think Malaga seemed to deal well with the set piece threat that Gimnastic had last week.
Yeah, because they're not a massively tall side either. That's the thing. They've got these specialists, but you would think that they were a team of giants. A bit like if you was to look at the National League in England, that's just every team just has like somebody a back four who are all 6'5". It's not like that necessarily in Spain, is it? I think it's a bit more technical that way, but
generally that's
for me.
Spanish people are generally, smaller than English people or British people, Northern Europeans in general. But also, I think that's what maybe lends to perhaps, I think this is why, and we've seen it, more entertaining games in, say, League Two and the National League, because the quality of football isn't as good, and perhaps the mistakes are more frequent, which means for more potential calamitous or silly mistakes that give goals away. So I think obviously when you see Spain and Spanish football in general, the lower league teams, they always try and play nice passing football. Well, not always, that's unfair, but generally they do. So I think that's where
I agree with that.
you see a lot more sort of 0-0s rather than 3-3s. But I could be completely wrong. But it feels like that from the sense from having watched quite a lot of low league football in England and Spain.
Yeah, they must stare at you a lot, Alex, over in Spain, mustn't they? You must freak them out something something awful. And you 6'9", Alex, what's that? I feel very at home in Spain, but I'm only 5'7". That's probably why. But not much going Malaga's way at the moment. They've just had a really poor throwing routine go down that far left-hand side under where the Malaga fans are all sat. Just back to the comments, Harvey Kingston says FEF TV does ask you what team you support. And he is right, actually, because they ask you for your preference at the start and they put your team, your mi equipo, under the top, don't they? So, they will be able to find that information out if everything goes to plan. At the minute, it's a really slow start to the game in Tarragona, but I think that's exactly what Tarragona want to do. They're going to want to control this game, and they really want to basically dictate it all the way through at the tempo that they want to play at. So Roberto's probably got 90 minutes of running around like a madman. He's used to that, isn't he?
He is capable of it. If there's one player that is capable of such things, Roberto can run around like a madman. And I got to give him credit. I think especially in this latter part of the season, he really, even in the games that he hasn't played well in, he's running himself around. He's run his socks off. Really, he's worked his socks off. So I think if it wasn't for Herrero, that's a good block from Canado there. If it wasn't for Herrero, I think I'd give Roberto Player of the Season.
Yeah, I think I'd massively agree with that. Just as Nastic really start to apply the pressure, a Rory Delab-esque throw straight into the box. It's dropped down for the man who is, bear with me a second, Oscar Sanz, and basically he's just struck it into the chest of Canaro, and he's gone out for a corner. So danger here for Malaga, and the red shirts are queuing up to get onto the end of this one. It's going to be whipped in, nice and short. And they're going to build it up. Joaquin dealing with that quite well. Lurch to the back post. This is horrible. Oh, finally, well cleared for Malaga as well. And then a rugby try just to end that little motion on. Oscar Sanz again, putting his foot underneath it and hitting it probably to the people on Moss's Mound, to be honest with you.
I don't want to tempt fate, and I don't believe in this sort of stuff, but I do think that, from what I've seen from Nastic, and I talked about this earlier about the fact that they've struggled to find a real out-and-out goal scorer. And, they've generally struggled for goals this season in the regular season before the playoffs. They only scored 40 goals, I believe, in total. So you're third and score 40 goals. You've got to have a strong defence. So I think if that is one thing that could lend to or could go in Malaga's favour, that if we don't have our best game, they will, obviously, they do have the capability to punish us, but they're potentially not one of the more potent teams in the division.
No, and that's what Harvey Kingston's saying here as well. He's not really enjoying the way this game is going. Seen it way too much this season, but the difference is being Nastic will punish us if we don't wake up. And we've also got to remember that little banana skin that's in our back pocket a little bit. Nastic, as we said, they like to get a goal and they won a lot of matches 1-0 last season. by doing that, they bank up, they get a goal, and they just shut up shop. You know, it's just how they've played football a lot this year. If that happens, then as that stands, it's advantage Nastic. You know, they've got that potential to go through 120 minutes this afternoon, and if that 120 minutes gets fully played and it's still a draw and aggregate 2-2, it's Gimnastic de Tarragona that's going up to the Spanish Segunda next year. You know, that's just one of these silly rules, isn't it?
That is something that gives me faith. The fact that if it's 0-0 at the end of the 90 minutes, that's it. Malaga go up, which is, you know, something that obviously I know we have the defensive capabilities, and I do believe in our defense. And if we need to perhaps play that sort of style of game, when we need to draw out and, you know, play for a draw, I don't want us to, but if we do have a solid defensive performance today, we do only have to survive 90 minutes.
Well, Michael Phillips has nailed his colours to the mast here. He says that it's going to be Roberto's going to score. He's going for a nice 1-0 to Malaga, but it may be nervy. You take that now, or like you were saying before, do you want to go for a bit of a 3-0, end the season on a plum and have a real party?
To be honest, I don't care if we play the worst game we've ever played in the history of the football club, as long as we don't lose.
Well, I said that midweek, you know, really, you know, we've gone away a lot this season, and we've never played really, really great. You can only maybe put your hat on, I don't know, maybe the scoreline at Murcia probably looked great on paper, but it wasn't a great performance. You know, going away to wasn't too bad.
That Murcia team definitely at that stage of the season wasn't up to it.
No, they really weren't worthy. But you know, we've only, I think it was it 3 times we lost in 2024, and I think 2 of those games were away in the enclaves in North Africa, where, you know, there's other factors that can maybe affect your performance doing that. But as Ram says, played awful away from home a lot this season, but we always seem to come away with a draw or a win. There's not too many times that we lost a game. So, Matt Rains is joining us. Matt Rains of Las Palmas, Ude Las Palmas fame, who just released the most beautiful Hummel kit. So I have high hopes for Malaga this summer. Really high hopes for Malaga this summer on that front. He's hopped on to say, Vamos Malaga, Pio Pio. Thank you so much. I'm sure he would definitely like to see us back in Segunda next season. Though we wouldn't be playing them, but I'm sure he'd love to see us smash Tenerife by 3 or 4 goals, which I'm sure we all do, really. Yes, 12 minutes gone here in Nastic. We always have a different little stream things, Alex. Where are you up to at the minute-wise?
I just crossed over to 13:02.
Ah, that's good news here. Elena167 says, still no luck with the stream here. Elena, where are you guys looking? Is that FEF TV that's failing you, or are you looking for... is it VPN? I don't know. I'm not down with the technology anymore. Harvey says that's got to be Elo. That is nasty, be fair on Ferrero. It's sort of like just leaning in with his entire body just to knock him off the ball. Ferrero as well, I thought had a great game last week as well, Alex.
I think he did. I think he was, fair to say he was poor against Celta Fortuna at home, and rightfully got taken off for Kevin. But I think he had a much better game last week, and I think we need his experience today and his level-headedness. We know we've talked about how sometimes Malaga this season have played a bit like a headless chicken in the way that we go about things, but I do think he brings that calm nature to our attack. But then also on the other side, Kevin, this playoffs has been fantastic.
Yes, I'd agree with that massively. So I think I won't go as far to say that he's been, one of the best players this season. He's ran hot and cold massively. But the way he performed in that second half against Celta Fortuna, the way he played last week against Nastic, he's kind of playing without fear, isn't he? I don't know if he had like a bit of a boost from his antics against Antequera, but
that's you say that actually. But Juan G. Fernandez, the Radio Marca Malaga, when we were speaking on Wednesday, he said that's what he thinks is the reason for this turn of form, because he's obviously mean, from our point of view, I know Chris has a different opinion, but I don't think we're too bothered by it. I know there's a lot of criticism for it. And I think that might be something that he's gone, well, that's how I play, as they would say, F you.
Yeah. Some players need that, don't they? Some players need to play with a bit of a chip on the shoulder, a bit of, I don't want to say arrogance, but it's arrogance adjacent, isn't it? And that's where they get their sort of their power from. That's where they get their confidence from. That's why they play so well. And I think Kevin very much sits in that wheelhouse. Let's think of players from years gone by that are a bit like that. I don't want to go as far as saying Cristiano Ronaldo, but he kind of was that player for a bit, wasn't he? He loved getting in people's heads. Nani, all these other kind of players. I'm not saying he's going to be like that, but it's that kind of vibe that they give.
Definitely.
One massive who there, by the way, Nani. What a player he was on his day.
Oh, yeah. I remember when he first started playing for United, first like being talked about a lot, and everyone was calling him the next Ronaldo, and
I think that's the kick killed him off basically at United.
Yeah, he never quite lived up to the hype.
No, definitely not. But still, 15 minutes have gone past here. Well, I've gone up to 16 minutes. Unfortunately, still no one really getting a grip on this game at all, to be honest. I think Nastic have had the better share of possession, which you would assume they would do, being the home side with fantastic support behind them. But there's no way they're getting through Einar and Juande together.
I must say, Einar, from what I've seen of Malaga's defence today, Einar has been solid, and
I'm having a little wry smile on my face because I don't know if you can see the comments, Alex, as Kevin takes a shot from distance. Well, he's not going to be troubling the goalkeeper battle from there. Basically saying, so Lee says in the comments, got nothing on Liam Feeney. What a player he was, by the way. And the other comment says, sorry, my glasses are all steamed up here. Nani, he was no CJ Hamilton. Well, I agree with that entirely. He also runs very hot and cold from time to time. Ram says, what was that? I assume he means from Kevin's shot. He's a vibes man, Ram. You've got to let him time. He's not quite feeling it. He just needs to get that rhythm, and the next one will be bang on target, I promise you. But
imagine the limb if Kevin scores a screamer from outside the box.
Imagine if Kevin scored in this game. No, I'll give you this scenario. If Kevin scores the winner of this match that sends Malaga into Segunda, who do you think is going to be the happiest man, not just in Spain, but on the continent tonight?
And who do you think, whose ear is getting chewed off for the rest of the night? I see Christian Mikowski was with Matt. Matt is going to be giving him an earful.
Like that, I told you, but yeah, we shall wait and see. Still 0-0 here after 18 minutes so far in Tarragona. As I said, neither team seems to be getting a foot on this at all. We've praised Kevin, we've praised Roberto. I've not seen much of Manu Molina so far in this game, Alex. He played really well last time out, but he seems to be a little bit quiet in there at the minute. Not seen much of the ball so far.
No, I mean, I don't think he's done anything particularly wrong, but, talking about Chris Brown's most recent comment, this ref is definitely a Nastic fan. Last week, I had some bones to pick with the referee. There were quite a few instances. I don't know how easy it was to tell on FEF TV last week, but especially the penalty. There are a number of occasions where Roberto was clearly targeted and clearly... Not just Roberto, there were quite a few players that were tackled in quite a malicious and nasty way last week, and you're seeing it already this week. Shirt pulls, grabbing onto them, not letting them run on. It's dirty play from Nastic.
Yeah, definitely. Harvey says the same thing. He says at the minute Roberto's getting fouled every time he goes near a Nastic centre back at the moment, and he was on the wrong end as Gabilondo's just played him down this left hand side. It's pulled back. but it's dealt with by Nastic, and it is seen away. But a first sign for Malaga, first sign that they can get at Nastic. It seems to be going down that left-hand side where Juan Ariel is. Ferrero, 38-year-old against 38-year-old. Yes, this is what the Primera Federación is all about. But as you can see here, Roberto also complaining to the referee about his treatment so far. It looks like he's had a bit of a foot stamped on him. Protect him at all costs, Alex?
They're a nasty bunch. They're a nasty bunch. I know it's not just them, but I don't like that. They're the only real team that we've come up against this season that has played that sort of way in terms of, quite malicious in their intent when it comes to defending and tackling.
Harvey is nailing it in the comments, by the way. I don't know if you can see this, but he says, also correct me if I'm wrong, is their manager wearing a light blue and white striped shirt? He is. Danny Vidal is wearing a lovely, albeit Malaga coloured shirt on the sideline. I don't know if this is like some fucking mad 4D chess he's doing, but he is definitely sporting Malaga colours, not Nastic colours. But yeah, it's a strange one.
I think that's also something that Malaga really can't afford to get dragged into, is playing the same type of game. Malaga can't afford to get dragged into that, let's give them a kick back, let's stand on their toes as well, because at the end of the day, when you play like that, that's your main aim, is to get a reaction. And if Malaga get dragged into that, they could get a booking, they could get a silly red card, and then the tides turn. So Malaga can't afford to, I guess the phrase would be reply to a wrong with another wrong. They can't afford to get into that.
I 100% agree with that. Like you say, you can't get sucked into it. You can't get sucked into drawing a foul or committing an offence where, they want to get at you, don't they? They want to do that to you. And they've just had a good chance, to be fair, Nastic. They've just put in a cross toward the back post from Godoy. It was Concha who was waiting, but just couldn't quite stretch enough to get across. But again, Tarragona showing that they are dangerous. We need to keep our eye out for that. I think after 22 minutes so far, I'm quite content with the score. Alex, are you?
Yeah, I think quite content with both the performance as well. I think Malaga have played well. I think they've dealt with. I'm going to shut up for a minute while Tarragona come on the attack here. They've dealt with whatever has been thrown their way so far, and yeah, I think so far I'm happy. I'm satisfied with this performance. We seem to be frustrating them.
It is. I've got it as Concha down on this left-hand side. It's swinging it in, but nicely collected by Herrero. Joined by John van Zweden. I'm going to say Zweden. Apologies if I've got that wrong. But it says, keep me informed, boys. Can't see it on the telly. This is going to be a great place for you to keep up to date with all the score from Tarragona, as Malaga are drawing 0-0 at the moment. Kevin coming down this left-hand side and getting the better of his man. Just, again, it's that horrible nature of it sometimes. Domingo clearly putting his body into Kevin, or at least trying to, and Kevin's doing his best to sort of avoid the slamming blows. They're not going to give him a moment's rest this afternoon, are they? They really aren't.
They're going to fight limb from limb. They're going to get an extra stud in wherever they can, and hopefully, I don't. In a way, I complain about them doing it. I don't mind if they do it a little bit too much, because then who knows? They might get a yellow card or a red card. So
true. Well, they weren't shy of those in the last game, were they? What was it? Four yellow cards last time out, and a red card from someone on the bench.
With about half an hour to go, I was convinced one of their players was going to get sent off, because they seemed to get really lippy towards the end.
Yeah, but I think that's them all over, isn't it? I think they're quite content in getting a referee's face, and that was something pointed out to us before, to say, they'll swarm around the ref. They'll try and get the decision their way if they need to, because they can. But so far, to be honest, I think Malaga aren't rising to it. Sergio Pérez clearly told them, you need to stick at it doing this way. You need to do that. I was saying before, Alex, this could be Sergio Pérez's last game. obviously there'll be discussions going on in the background, but I think it's sort of out there now that, you know, he may be leaving at the end of the season on his own terms, may I add, not being sacked, but sort of like he wants to give somebody else a chance.
Yeah, I think it seems to be leaning towards that decision in terms of, you know, both him and the club have obviously spoken about this. This wouldn't be, he'll, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he knows what he's doing next season already. You know, I think he will have had chats with the club. He will have, you know, gone through the options. And I think, you know, whether he's already made a decision, whether he's going to stay regarding the you know, disregarding the promotion or the failure to get promotion, or if he's decided, you know, I'm going to leave whichever way it goes, or it's down to what happens in this game. I'll maybe stay for a season if we go up, or I'll leave if we don't go up.
Oh, Concha on the ground now. He's just had a bit of abuse back from Roberto, I think he was. He just lent his arm into the back of his head from a throw-in, you know. But if you're going to give it, you're going to take it, haven't you? That's, you know, where the Tarragona got to look for this. He seemed to be quite happy to dish out, you know, some pretty horrible fouls. Someone said earlier about the referee forgetting his yellow card so far. I'd agree with that statement, but, you know, he's stood there complaining and monging about a foul on him that, you know, he's given twice over already. So,
oh, come on, that's a great shirt, Paul. That is.
Yeah, well, this is exactly it. Look at it. Roberto's doing so well to try and hold that ball up, and that's what, 1, 2, 3 times, and he can only complain to the ref, and the ref's just waving it on. He's not even pulled it back.
This is, you know, there's some blatant. That's not the first time that's happened. There's been some blatant foul play here.
Well, it's like the guys in the comments are saying, that shirt pull, it's like, was it even just once? It was twice. And they did it in the last game. That's how they conceded the penalty in the last game as well, didn't he? It's just like...
Yeah. I mean,
but again, that Roberto's got to carry on doing what he's doing, because one of those will happen just the wrong side of that white line, and, you know, we might get a penalty for it, we might get something like that. But this referee really needs to get his head in the game at the minute, because he's giving Nastic a bit of a free pass, and I don't know if he's doing that because he's thinking the crowd will be on him or something like that. But
yeah, I think it's the thing is with the, you know, we talk about the shirt pulling, the fouls, you mentioned the penalty, like that picture, I don't know if you saw it, of when Roberto got brought down in the box, the penalty that was not given. I think it was in the first half, could be wrong. And you know, it's clear as day. I mean, watching it live, I thought it was a penalty. When I saw the replay back, I thought it was a penalty again. Seeing that picture confirmed that in my head, and it's blatant. You know, I don't know how the referee didn't see it. I know this is a big thing I talked about in the commentary last week. There is no VAR, so
no.
That is something that we have to contend with. Should we get promoted back to Segunda next season, as they do have VAR in the second division of Spanish football?
Have you missed it? I
yes, and no. Yes, and no. I think this is going to sound like a very football fan answer. I haven't missed it when we've got dodgy decisions given in favour of us, but I have missed it when we've been given decisions against us.
I think, especially from a UK perspective, Alex, you know, we see VAR week in, week out in the Premier League, and we go, it's bollocks, isn't it? It's crap, because it doesn't work for the way that the Premier League use it. Whereas on the continent, it seems to get used a lot better. You know, it's a lot more of involvement with the referee rather than a caveat for them to use. And we're even seeing it in the Euros now, the referees, the way that they're using the VAR. So I'm not going to be massively against using that. That's onside. He's onside there. That's a wrong call. That's the kind of shit that VAR would fix.
So I think overall I miss it more than I don't miss it. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, I think, if you had to ask me, I am in favour of VAR, but, you know, obviously this is a conversation for another day and another podcast. But at the end of the day, like you say, it's the right thing to implement, but it could be made so much more efficient and so much more effective.
Oh, that's a lovely ball from Ferrero in, well dealt with by Nastic, but Málaga on the count here. Victor from distance, and that's just going to roll past the goalkeeper's
I like
nose. Not
that.
gonna
Yeah.
threaten
I like
anything.
this. I like this. You know, we've had some chances come our way. And try and
We have.
spot that.
I think it's fair to say, half an hour on the clock here, we have really grown into this match, haven't we?
Yeah. No,
Now the referee knows how to blow his whistle.
If it's a red shirt getting fouled, he's right there.
He's okay with that one, isn't he? But
how's that a
there's
foul?
nothing in that. He's just tapping him on the shoulder. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. If you're giving that, how are you not giving the other fouls? Like,
Well, that's it. You know, like you say, if you're trying to fucking rip the shirt off his back, this guy gets tapped in his shoulder. Chris Brown says, if we go a goal up, Nastic will start the second half with machetes in their socks at this rate.
He's not wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if he could come out with with a knuckle duster on or something like that.
Yeah, like football, Football Factory or Mean Machine.
Yeah. We'll have Genaro and Godoy just going fist for fist.
That'd be a good scrap, to be fair. But again, another foul on Roberto here. You know, the boots being scraped on the back of his calf there. You know, he's gone down obviously in pain. It's just constantly for Roberto, isn't it? He's clearly the man that they're targeting. Him and Kevin probably to an extent as well. So yeah. Matt Bullock says it's the incompetent British referees that make VAR bad. I probably agree with that sentiment. Frederick says VAR, the fight against VAR is ongoing in a way and it won't stop. They have the cheaper version with 4 cameras, only destroys the moments. And that is possibly the way I've seen it. It does destroy those moments, doesn't it? You know, when you get a, like a last minute winner and you celebrate and then you've got to wait 2 minutes while to do a VAR check. That's the only thing I don't quite like about it.
Yeah, I think, it definitely could be improved and made a lot more effective. And yeah,
Mark says here as well, Alex, poor challenge on Roberto. How many has he got away with? And it's like, well, let's go back up through the comments. Let's count how many people have said we must be up to double digits now.
Yeah, I mean that foul there on Daniel Lorenzo, like that one was given, but that's taken a lot. You know, that's kicking in the back of the leg.
But at what point is the referee going to go, you know what, actually, and
he's given that foul. Of course, he's given that one.
Yeah, you just need to say, right, fuck it. I'm going to put a yellow out here now to put people on warning that I'm fucking serious. You know, he's a young-looking ref, to be fair to him, but it's, he's still fucking the referee of a playoff final that with massive repercussions.
Yeah,
he needs to get a bit of a grip on this, to be perfectly honest with you.
God, I'm not liking this.
No, this is a long way out, though, to be fair. It's going to be a hell of a ball in towards the back post. Plenty of red shirts to knock it down, though. And here they come in. Victor does well, just to see him out there. I think, that was quality from Victor, to be fair. Just to, I think tactical little nudges would be the way I'd describe it.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was good. Well dealt with. And I think what's going on here? Herrera's having
having a right good pop at the referee. I think there was a foul on Herrero in the build-up.
So what's the referee going over to do now?
He's going to go and have a little chat to somebody, I believe. Hopefully, it's a substitution. That'd be nice. Oh, it's a coin. So someone from the crowd has thrown a coin at Herrero. Horrible thing to see. Really, really not nice. Yeah. Fucking hell. Is this what we need? Is this fucking...
This is, I talk about
how nice things have been in the town. We've seen pictures of some of, our team in there with, Nastic fans enjoying the town centre. And it's dickheads that fucking ruin it for everybody. But what, is Herrero supposed to spend the rest of the game just having coins lobbed at him? What?
No,
the referee going to do anything about this? No, clearly not.
What?
As Harvey says, there is nothing likable about Nastic at all. The team, the tactics, the fans. Like I say, I think it's a minority that's ruining it for the few. But obviously, there was those horrible scenes before the Ceuta game.
I do like that from Frederick.
Yeah, come on.
Euro.
It's a Euro.
Let it go in.
Yeah, they did smash up the Ceuta bus as well, Harvey. It wasn't nice, and there was even reports of some racist remarks from the stadium announcer of all people in that home game against Ceuta. It was very, very strange. Yeah, it's not good.
That is.
Carl Smith says, Nastic, Tarragona, not a cashless city at least. Oh, well, we're not there just yet. El Melon says he doesn't like this officiating, almost like a bad omen. Hopefully, we come out better and go up. Nastic are the Spanish version of Leeds United. That is a.
I'd get behind that.
What?
Oh, come on.
Honestly.
Even that. Honestly.
Nothing in that at all. He's fucking tried to Cruyff turn somebody and he's fucking fallen over under the palm of a defender. What? If that's a foul, then what's Roberto been going up against?
Oh, come on. That's
nothing in it. Nothing in it.
He's running over to see if his mate's all right. You okay? You okay?
Jesus.
As Paul said, get up.
Get up, honestly.
Wouldn't get away with that in Dundee, would you? Especially not with Paul around.
Not with Paul around, no. He'd drag him up. Oh, no. Where are they? Well, danger here. Nastic have got a free kick. It's on the left foot of I think it's Andy Escudero.
Oh, God,
well cleared by Málaga, only as far as Concha. Shot from distance. No danger. No danger at all there.
This will be, I'm not one for being this petty, but revenge for when they knocked us out of the Copa del Rey back in 2022.
I don't think we wanted to be in that Copa del Rey. I think we very much had other problems on our hands at the point.
We did. But I'll still take it.
Yes, definitely. And that was a good game. It's totally fair. Like on paper, you've got to remember that Tarragona is.
Oh, no surprise. He's given the foul to Nastic, or the free kick to Nastic.
Oh, what on earth is going on here with this ref? His head is up his arse. So,
I mean, you can clearly see that
Nastic had a bit of a lashback because he's come through over the top of him. John says, "Are we the team at the moment?" I'd probably say it's 50-50 if I'm being honest with you. Málaga have really grown into this first half, John. I think at the beginning, especially, Tarragona had most of the ball, but they didn't do a lot with it. Now it seems to be that it's getting really dogged in the middle of the park, and it's kind of just going end to end. As Herrera spills it, I think he was knocked out by his own players, but fortunately, no Nastic players around to follow up.
Nice from Roberto. How is that not?
Finally, round of applause for the referee. He's given a yellow card. He did bring them.
Well done. Nacho was just last week, and now he's finally been given something.
Roberto just beating his man there, but Nacho Gonzalez just following through. Well, I think he was Chiquitos. Beg your pardon. He was got himself into the referee's book. As Paul says, he does have cards. Yay! He remembered them.
Maybe when he went over to give the coin to the fourth official, he picked them up.
Frederick says in here, there's a few clubs he's lost all respect for due to how their players have acted towards Málaga. Elche, Racing, and now Nastic as well. Play fair, he says. That's a hell of a little group as well for like a tournament, isn't it? If you were a bit of a football purist, Málaga, Elche, Racing de Santander, and Nastic.
Well, it's two teams that we could be playing against next season.
It is, yes. And I believe Jose Antonio Lopez managed to see out the whole season at Racing. I don't think he got sacked, did he?
They just missed out on playoffs, unfortunately.
Which is a hell of a season for Racing de Santander as well.
Fantastic.
And Elche as well, I believe, are up there. That's where our boy Alex Febas is. Tete Morente as well was there, but he's just signed for I want to say, is it Lecce or Lecce in Italy? I can never quite remember how to say the name.
I think it's Lecce. I could be wrong. I need to ask my Italian friends. Go on. Is Malaga come on the attack here? Kevin on the left-hand side. Go on, David Ferreira's on the right-hand side. Oh, he's run away.
Ferreira just needs to be a bit careful now. Yeah, he's holding on a little bit. You know, again, I'll call it when I see it. That's not very good from Ferreira, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. You know, he is trying to get round a man for pace, and he is, 38 years old now. But Frederick says he doesn't hold grudges unless it's about football. I think I very much find myself in that camp as well, Alex. There's some teams who
How's everyone feeling for this first 40 minutes? Are we? To be honest, I think, I don't know about you, Nick, but I'm actually quite happy with how this first half has gone.
I'm happy as well, to be perfectly honest with you. I think we've managed to keep them at bay. What is he rolling around on the floor like that?
Honestly, it's like he's been shot.
Right. So Hanaro is coming to the back of him, challenging for a 50-50, and he's rolling around, grabbing his head as if he's just been roundhoused in the back of it. And Hanaro is rightly saying, what the fuck is he talking about?
And I know Hanaro is known for his front kicks, but that was nothing compared to the force that you would feel from one of those. Well, like, honestly, these tactics are getting on my nerves.
It is. It's like, Harvey and Paul are saying in the comments here, it's getting ridiculous. It's getting embarrassing more than anything. This is, you're not going to be able to get away with this kind of stuff in in Segunda next season. So fucking nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud right now.
Yeah.
As Tarragona have now got a corner as we come into the final 5 minutes before half time. Something you don't see in Spain too often is a football player with Andy written on his back.
Yeah, I did have a bit of struggle on commentary last week. I was looking for a Spanish part of the name, but it was, me saying as Victor Garcia has the ball here, Andy crosses the ball in. It kind of just sort of throws you off a little bit. It's like, you're saying all these Spanish names, Juan de, David Ferreiro, Victor Garcia, Andy.
Yes, Andy, who has got a Spanish surname, I assume is Spanish. Escudero.
Oh, come on, man. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you, referee. He's giving
Nacho with the yellow card. So that's
Nacho, last week, he was doing all of this, and then this week he's been lippy. He's been, as they say, he's been given all this, and he's been a dirty player this week and last week.
Look at that. If the referee is seen that enough to give him a yellow, then that's what he's purposely lashed out at one day then just for winning the ball. Kicking out like that, he's not a booking. That's a fucking getting sent off.
Has he done that?
That's Nacho and Trigueros now on yellow cards as well. So both centre-backs will be on their final warnings in a minute. Look at this. The ball has been fucking played away from him. Referee, you've had a fucking shot there.
How's he then going up to the referee and going like this? Like, what have I done? That's unbelievable.
Right, so Jarrett Paul says there's a stamp in there from Danny Lorenzo too. On Danny Lorenzo that the ref seems to have missed there. Yeah, these guys are pricks, aren't they? I'm sorry to Robert Nielsen, who was with us earlier, and I said this was a wide church, a broad church. But it's winding up. You must watch this. If you're still engaged, then tell me, what do you think about this when, the putting feet out like that and, purposely looking to kick a player when the ball's already gone? It's just daft. Cancho onto his right. Ooh!
What a strike that was.
He did that last week, didn't he? He's got a fucking bendy right foot on him, hasn't he?
Because I got nervous when I saw Brandon Bram comment.
It was Oriol, actually. It was the left back, Juan Oriol. Former Blackpool man.
I got nervous when I saw Brandon's comment saying go, and I thought he'd mistyped goal. When I saw Oriol cut in on that right-hand side, I was like, don't you...
Definitely. Have you got any Victoria tonight, Alex? You've got a beverage of choice?
I don't. I'm not going to tell you what beverage of choice I finished before I came on stream because I feel like I'm going to get ridiculed for how posh it is.
Oh, well, now you have to tell us because we want to ridicule you for how posh it is.
It was a pineapple and mango smoothie.
A mango smoothie. Get prepared for the Malaga game in any way that you can. Have a pineapple and mango smoothie. I got the piss taken out of me for having a can of Fanta on the walk up to La Rosaleda against Celta Fortuna. I've not lived it down. I literally had a message today with not Fanta when Matt was walking to the ground with his Canya. I had to send him a video back of me walking around the local duck pond with a can of Estrella just to make up for it.
Oh, God. Paul Hennehan saying smoothie gate.
Oh, that's horrible as well there. There's no need for that. The ball is going out there and Godoy is just fucking flown in on Einar. What the fuck is going on?
This is ridiculous. If at some point the police will have to get involved here.
It's just a joke. It really, really is bad. There's just no need for it.
I completely agree with you, Harvey.
All of it here. So look at that first. Godoy in the back of Joaquin, right?
This is unbelievable.
The back of Juan Day. It's gone on again. Clearly he's not reaching that. And he's fucking decided to go through Einar as well. The ref is stood fucking 10 yards away from both fouls. What on earth is going on?
This is unbelievable.
You've now got hashtag SmoothieGate trending in the comments, Alex. Jackson's just typed Fanta. Gengar3819 says, what English clubs do you both support? Well, we are followers of very, very famous football clubs, aren't we, Alex? Which everyone will know about. I'm a Blackpool fan by trade. The Tangerines from the Costa del Field. Beautiful part of the world, fantastic club, playing the best kits as well. And Alex?
I am a Yeovil Town fan. We just won the National League South, so we're in the National League next season. You may remember us maybe 10 years ago, 11 years ago now, we were in the Championship for a year. And yeah, so we're now plying our trade in the 5th tier of English football.
Exactly. And we both follow Malaga Club de Football, so we're both quite clearly bad at picking football teams to follow, aren't we, Alex?
Yes.
Like, there's no glory supporting going on here. Let's put it that way.
No, definitely.
Chris Brown says, if this was at Millwall, the ref would be hanging from the crossbar. That is quite a hell of a warning, that one. John says, what's going on, boys? Basically, it's still 0-0 at the minute. It's kind of got out of control as it stands. Lots of fouls going in from the Nashville side of things. Malaga players just putting their bodies on the line, really. Gengar says he's from Worthing. We came 4th in the same league, lost the promotion final.
I do. Well, Worthing were one of the teams that, if I'm right, thumped us 4-1 at some point. We only lost 5 or 6 games all season, but Worthing were one of the teams that did thump us, and we found I think we drew with them at home, maybe even lost both of the games. But yeah, and then Harvey's comment, Dan Burn special in the playoff final, him and Paddy Madden doing the best. But to go back to this game, half-time, 0-0. Nick, are you happy?
I am content with this. The crowd above on Mossy Mound as well has grown. It is quite a number up there now. Just standing on the A7. Yeah, I am. I think it's good that we've come through that unscathed. More than anything, I'm glad that we've not seen a really bad tackle on like Kevin or Roberto, which has ruled them out the second half. And for me, I think we've just managed to basically control Gimnastic a little bit. I think we've given them a bit too much respect at times, but I think we've managed to weather whatever they've had to throw at us. What about you?
To be honest, I agree with you. I think I'm happy. I don't feel like, and I said this before kickoff, that I don't want us to come into this game and defend and try and go for the draw. I think we've offered, we've offered threats going forward, and I think we've been good. And we've done it in such a way that, to be honest, I think Gimnastic have been poor going forward. They've had probably the lion's share of possession. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah,
but
they've had the more chances as well, haven't they? Like clear cut chances.
Yeah.
They've not done anything with them, but
Yeah, they've wasted their opportunities. And Malaga, no, it's a combination of, they've wasted their opportunities, but Malaga have defended well. But I think, for me, and I think everyone else in the comments and yourself, Nick, the big talking point from this first half is the absolutely shocking performance from that referee.
Yeah, no, and I think that's the only way you could probably word it. It's been absolutely shocking. I'm just trying to check some of the analysis at half time. There's a big giant bloody advert on my screen at the minute. I will go back to that shortly.
I do agree with Mark Atkinson's comment there. The longer this goes on, the more frustrated Gimnastic will become, and that should hopefully play into Malaga's hands. The players need to keep their heads. That I fully agree with, like we were talking about earlier on. We can't afford to get dragged into this, tit for tat mentality.
We cannot. And we've been joined by Chris Marquez, live from Benalmádena Pueblo.
Just walking away from the madness a bit.
Go on, Chris. What are your thoughts on that first half then?
So,
how have Malaga played?
45 minutes away, aren't we?
We are just 45 minutes away.
Very
the
well.
police have turned up to Murray Mound and they're showing people off. But what we've been talking about the ref, Chris. How do you think the ref has been in this first half?
It's a difficult task for the ref because we all know how Tarragona plays. We know what we're going to expect. And it is what it is. This is what their style of play. It isn't beautiful. It's very nasty. But we know that nasty is Gimnastic is nasty in Catalan. So there comes the name from.
We've weathered it well, haven't we, really? I think, there's obviously been some shockers in there, but the fact we've come through that without an injury or anything like that, I think that is good for us. As you said, we're only 45 minutes away here. What do Malaga need to do in this second half to really... We need a goal, really, don't we, to put this to bed?
Keep defending. We don't have to do anything. It's Gimnastic that has to do something. And when Gimnastic does something, because they have to go full attack now, chances... The field opens up for Malaga. I mean, chances will come from there, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. Alex, do you agree with that? The more desperate Gimnastic get, the more opportunities Malaga will have, and we can maybe put them to bed in the second half?
I do. No, I definitely think, when you look at this first half, I think Malaga have been the better team. I think, we've controlled the game. Granted, Gimnastic have controlled the possession. They've had the better chances, but I don't think they've offered a lot. I think Malaga have been comfortable. I don't think we felt threatened. I don't know how you guys have felt, but I don't think we felt threatened by Gimnastic yet.
No, I'd agree with that. I don't think they've really shown anything that we should be worried about, apart from fucking some right hooks and some, elbows, but that's about it. Chris, I don't know if he's still with us. We spoke to Matt and Luke early. They've told us about their viewing arrangements, but what are you up to this evening? Where are you watching the game? How is it where you are?
Close by home. I had tickets to go to the event, but I didn't go because it's warm. 12,000 people in one. I don't know. I just didn't feel right. And if things go wrong, then I'm very close to my house, and I will watch a comedy series, I think.
Oh, I thought we could imagine Chris Marquez running through the streets of Benalmádena Pueblo with his shirt above his head,
but
screaming, "Vamos Malaga."
If we go up, we're going to Malaga.
Ah, well, it'll be a party, won't it, tonight if people do go up. But
you know what a party is as well? That's your live stream because you are rocking it. I'm seeing all the stats on how many people are watching through Twitter and YouTube, and we are only 11 followers away to hit the 2,000 followers on X or Twitter.
Wow.
So as it is halftime, maybe we can all go to your X or your Twitter and then press follow and subscribe on YouTube. If we all do that in this 50 minutes, because then we can even reach the 300 subscribers today on YouTube.
So it could be a massive day for Physicality.
Yes. So
emotion.
I want my phone vibrating the whole time with new followers coming in and new subscribers coming in, because let's get us the 300 subscribers on YouTube, and let's get us the 2,000 followers on X.
Yes, definitely, and
Did
hopefully
it
on the
happen
back of
already?
us getting promoted. That sounds like a lot of fun as well, to be fair. But yeah, my phone's been going crazy during this game. I'm trying not to look at it because it's very distracting when you like looking down at your phone and the live stream and things like that. So
We are
someone
10
has to-
followers away on X.
only 10 followers away now, so it's growing.
Only 10.
It's growing.
It's growing very much last week's.
That's what we need to do, don't we? That's what we need to do. We've got some comments going in here. Everyone's saying hi to you, Chris. Andrew Thomas says he's in Tenerife listening. Keep up the good work, guys. Jason Lowe was telling us that he used to live in Spain for 16 years, was a Malaga fan since 1998.
Wow.
Alex,
A beautiful season, by the way, 1998.
Yes,
it's the season we got promoted, because it's exactly 25 years ago. We got promoted from Segunda B, which is Primera RFF nowadays, to Segunda.
Yes, no, well, but there's a lot of coincidences at the minute, isn't there, between this season and the promotion season we got from Segunda Bay. Like you say, we're only 45 minutes away now. It's a big 45 minutes for this. Chris, I'll ask for your opinion on this as well. I mentioned at the start of the commentary, Sergio Pellicer, this could be his last game as Malaga manager, couldn't it? To go out with a promotion, how important would that be to him?
I don't think it's his last match. He said, if Malaga doesn't go up, I'll resign as the Malaga manager.
Oh, he can't do that. We're also being joined by Luke as well. Luke Chambers.
Where is Luke? Yeah, in Tarragona.
But
Where in Tarragona?
There he is.
Where is he?
Hola, Luke. He's in Tarragona. He's found front row seats, he says, in a lovely bar. He's 78 cans deep. I think he's frozen there. We'll wait for Luke to come back anyway. But yeah, so you think Pellicer will continue if we go up, Chris? I don't think he will, but
why don't you think he will?
I think he's found this season stressful, and I think, especially after the way he left last time, that if he gets Malaga back into Segunda, then he'll think, that's me, job done. Maybe time for a change. I think he'd like to go out on his own terms.
I don't know, because if I'm honest, Malaga is his dream club. If you saw the press conference yesterday, he was very much enjoying it. And he was laughing the whole time. Malaga is his club. We said it on the live stream with Charlie and with Juanje Fernandez. There is nobody that loves this club more as a manager than Sergio Pellicer. The only problem I have with him, because he's a lovely person, Alex, you met him, he's a top guy, is that, in my opinion, his play style is too defensive. That's the only thing I have.
Yeah, I think that's where we would maybe struggle in Segunda as well if we do get promoted. Let's not forget. But you know, it'd be a completely different season. That's the other side of it. So much will change next year, even if we don't get promoted. I think that's a big thing that Malaga fans are going to get themselves prepared for, is that they've got to have this.
I don't think we should talk about getting promoted or not at this moment.
Yeah, let's not.
We just have to go for the last 45 minutes. And then we see where it ends.
I think this half
and it has been a long season, and for us as content creators, it has been, I think, the most crazy 4 weeks we have ever done. I've been editing a video till 5 this morning. It's been crazy. We did a lot of things. I'm mostly tired. I'm just happy the season is over. Is that strange or not?
No, I mean,
No. I think it's the longest season that I've ever known. Because, like you say, you got to remember that we are in to middle of June now, late end of June. Luke Chambers joins us from Tarragona. He's finally got his signal back. Hola, Luke. How you doing?
Hola, amigo. I hear the word crazy 10 minutes ago.
Where is he walking?
Me and Laura.
Did they throw
me
you
and Laura
out
have got playoff fever. We are going to the ground.
No, Luke. No. We're not doing that.
We are going to the ground right now.
Luke, I don't know if you've seen on the screen, but I'm looking at it right now. Do you know the Colina de Chambers?
See?
Get yourself on the hill.
Yeah. Hey,
Get on the
there's
hill.
people on it, isn't there?
There is, yeah. There's loads of people
I've
on
heard
it.
there's people on it. Believe me, by the 75th minute, me and
Can you throw him out?
La Laura Reda will be up there.
Can you kick him out?
No, basically, guys, we've been sat watching the first half, and we needed to get there. You know what I mean? We just needed to get there. So we are currently walking to the newest Stadi Camp now, or whatever it's called, for the third time today.
Yeah. What did you think?
Why
of the
isn't
first
he
half,
watching
Luke?
the match?
Because I've got it on my phone. Well, when I'm not on here,
okay.
I've got it on my phone. If we didn't have it on the phone, we would have stayed where we were. But we just felt we needed to get there, guys. We needed this.
Luke, can you listen for a second?
Yo,
We are 10 followers away to hit the 2K on X.
no way. Laura,
Tell them what they need to do.
Get your boobs out.
No, Laura, don't get your boobs out. No, we'll get red flags.
Hey, we need the followers.
Sorry, I have
We
to be
need
the voice of
followers.
reason here.
Anything for
You
the
said
gaming
that,
cast.
Luke, you said that about 2 seconds after I sent the link to the stream to all my mates.
Hey, we'll get followers, Alex.
I think we've lost control of this live stream already, but we're only
Guys,
literally a matter of...
Guys, I
Well,
won't spoil the stream. I'll be back when I'm on Mossy Mount.
Oh, if he comes
Come
on,
on,
and he's
we're going
on,
up, boys. We're going up.
Luke.
Mossy Mound, I am
Okay,
there for
I'm
it.
saying this. If we go up, I'm getting a Girikas tattoo.
I know, you said. Yeah, Laura remembered this. Laura said to me,
But
what
Luke-
tattoo are you getting, Luke? She remembered.
Lukey, Chambers, are you joining? This is the moment.
Yes. I'll do something. Across the chest.
No. It doesn't have to be on your chest.
Hey, vamos, Málaga.
Are
We got
you
little
joining
boys
me,
up
Luke,
in
with the tattoo?
Where do you want
Alex, I think we've lost control of this live stream.
it? Yeah, go on. You guys get back to live stream. I'll speak to you in a bit.
Yes, it is.
That's the way it goes.
Chris,
Bye,
get back
guys.
to the bar. Luke, get to the hill. We'll catch you at the end of the game. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Vamos. Fucking hell, that was more to take in than the first half.
That was chaotic. I mean,
I'm emotionally drained now.
I think my nerves have gone through the roof because the football stopped, and
Yes.
I don't know why. Since half time, they've just skyrocketed, and then having that chaos, I'm all over the place.
I knew, you know what? In my waters, I knew that fucking Luke Chambers would end up on that bloody hill. When he texted me that picture this morning that he was at the ground, I was like, "You're looking for the hill, aren't you?" He said, "Yeah, well, you can get to it, but you've got to walk about 2 miles." I went, "You're doing that. You're 100% getting on that hill." I fully expect him to be there as he gets into the second half. The players are out on the pitch. Michael Phillips says it absolutely bob on. We've got only one half to go for glory. The referee's hopefully had a fucking wobble of his head at half time. Also, Chris Brown asks, where do you can get Málaga shirts from in the UK? If you try every single football shirt website, classic shirts, vintage shirts, retro football, there's always ones cropping up. And my hack, or my hack as someone who is, this is now my 43rd Málaga shirt. I had my 44th delivered yesterday. Vinted, Depop, eBay. There's always stuff cropping up on there as well. And you can get yourself pretty much a bargain.
How many of those 44 were approved?
By who are you asking, Alex? Approved by me, 44. Approved by my wife, none. Absolutely none of them. And some of them more that have escalated in cost. There's a couple of special ones in there that hit triple digits, and she wasn't happy about those. But for the love of the badge,
I don't know why, but I think it's that half time. My nerves have gone through the roof now.
It is. I'm going to be opening my. I can't change my camera here, but this is what we're going through here. This is my little Victoria mountain. That's 4, and my fashioned Victoria microphone as well. The nerves are there, Alex. The nerves are really, really there, and this doesn't include the kind of astray I had walking around the park as well. So, it's settling my nerves. Let's put it that way.
I hope it was it Estrella Galicia?
It's not. I had one of those with my tea, but the corner shop in my village only had 2 Spanish beers in the fridge. One of them was Estrella, and the other one was Cruz Campo. And I just thought to myself, I can't do that to Malaga today. I can't have a Sevillan beer before I do a live stream on Malaga. I can't bring myself to do it.
So it was an Estrella Dam, was it?
Yeah. That's the beast. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm hoping
don't get me wrong, Alex. It's no pineapple or mango smoothie. I am not a picture of health like you are.
I mean, I say that, but I also had Papa John's for lunch. So
they must have a Spanish name for that in Spain. What would that be? Papa Juan's.
Padre Juan.
Padre Juan. I'm going to go and get a Padre Juan. I like it. I think they should steer into that.
Sounds a lot better, doesn't it, than Papa John's?
I might open a rival chain in the UK called Padre Juan. So anyway, there's a football match going on. That chaos of the second half kind of knocked my professionalism out here, Alex. Not that I had much to give away.
As my nerves go up, my professionalism goes down.
You've got to keep it cool on Real Madrid TV, aren't you? The GimnCast live streams are free for all, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, just to remind everyone, the team is still listed down at the bottom. There was no changes at halftime, so Sergio Pérez cracks on with the same 11 that he started with. Last week, they brought on Nelson Monte at halftime. Juande must still be fully fit to play. Unfortunately, we've not had any injuries so far either. Not for a fault of trying from Nastic. Godoy and Andy, been real dirty bastards for me in this game. So we watch this, and as Chris was saying at halftime, the further this ticks on into the second half, the more desperate Nastic will get, and I think they'll start to maybe be a bit more raucous than they've been already. Alex, what do you think?
I think when I look back to that first leg, we talk about Juande coming off. I believe, didn't he have a booking in the first half? Was one probably
he did have a booking in the first half. Yeah, he was the only Malaga player to get booked in the last game. Yeah, compared to the plethora that Nastic had.
I think that's probably why this is where Malaga have the advantage, not only by being 2-1 up, but that's a clear, blatant foul that the Nastic fans aren't happy with. Last week we had to make that change. Nastic, I know Trigueros is booked and Nacho is booked, I believe. So that's 2 of the back 4 booked, which could be an issue for Malaga. I think it's an issue for Nastic, because Malaga have got pace in the attack, and heading forward, when you say Nastic get more desperate to get that equaliser, it could be something that Malaga could use could utilise to make good use of, because they're going forward, they could catch them on the counter and cause Nastic to give away a silly foul.
Yeah, you're Roberto or you're Kevin right now. Are you maybe targeting those 2 centre backs in the hope that you can draw a foul out of them and maybe
definitely
take advantage of that?
You can.
But honest, sometimes I don't like playing against 10 men either. 10 men also breeds desperation, and you just end up going for it, don't you?
But then also, I think normally against 10 men in a normal league game, I would say, I don't, I'm not really a fan of playing against 10 men, because the defensive compactness, they become defensively compact. But because Nastic need to win, I think it will lean towards Malaga more than it will towards Nastic, because they'll have to come forward, and it will leave gaps at the back and in the midfield. And when you're 10 men, not only are you covering for positions that aren't filled with players, that causes the players to tire more, and then it just disrupts the plan a lot more than having 11 on the pitch does.
Well, there's been a foul here by Victor on Domingo, just on this far right-hand side. It doesn't seem too much in it to me.
I think that was
with intent. But, it's a dangerous spot.
Gimnastic do seem to have a little bit of an extra bounce about them in this second half.
Yeah, I think this first 5 minutes they've been the ones that have really brought a bit of an onslaught, haven't they? Really, they've been coming forward a lot. They've been getting the ball into the box. A lot of those crosses have been overhit, but this is where Malaga need to really be wary of. This is what they did in the second half at La Rosaleda last week, as the ball's whipped in, headed away by Einar that time, and then kicked on by Danny Lorenzo. Oriol is the man with the ball at the minute. He's just down this left-hand side. A lovely ball in. Oh, and Victor doing exactly the right thing there. If in doubt, moved it away.
At some point,
was waiting at that back post then, wasn't he?
At some point, no, it was brilliant defending from Victor, and I think he's been standout in this playoffs. He was brilliant against Salta Fortuna, and he was brilliant in the first leg against Gimnastic, and he's been, I think, one of our top players this season. Although he has had his games where he's not been as good, I do think he's been fantastic. Yeah,
no, definitely, and it's been a fun battle between him and Danny Sanchez this season, isn't it? I think clearly Victor's been the one. Oh, and saw one for Kevin there. That's Oral who's over, but he's just sort of slid into the grave. Oh, nasty stuff here, nasty stuff. That's it. Get in his head, Victor. Get in his head.
Yeah.
Me and Ram are on the same wavelength right now. So Ram just said, we are complaining about the lights not working at La Rosaleda. And then he just said, look at the screen with the scoreboard on. And if you get a look at the minute, the lack of pixels is a bit shocking. It's a bit shocking, to be honest, Alex. Wait till you see it. Sangali and La Rubia getting warmed up on the this near side.
All right, let it go through the goalkeeper, but be calm about it.
Very much agree with you. We need to score here to just for our sanity more than anything.
Please, just I can't. My nerves. I'm a wreck now.
We just need those extra 10 subscribers on Twitter. Yeah. Come on, that'll calm my nerves.
And I can breathe.
I can sleep tonight.
I'm going to be tossing it if we don't. Oh, my God.
No. Right, Malaga need to get a foot on this, and they just need to pass it round a lot.
Come on. Why are you playing the advantage when we're in our own half? Oh, referee.
Right, come on, ref. Yeah, all right. That's two there.
Come on. That was shocking. I hope he comes back to that.
I don't think he will.
He should. That was
just judging off his first half performance. I don't think he's going to come back to anything. But this is what Malaga need to do now. They just need to keep it calm. They don't need to do that. Keep it calm and just keep the ball for a bit. Take the sting out of whatever Tarragona are doing. That's it. Down you go, Ferrero. Professional goalkeeping at its finest.
God, this is too much.
A lovely dot of colour in this stadium, as well as Alfonso Herrera wearing a full pink kit.
Yeah.
This is a
Gimnastic manager.
very red area.
Yeah, it's a lovely.
Oh, Roberto behind. He's all over the keeper. Route one, but you like to see it.
Oh my God.
Nastic with the ball now. It is their man Goristidi. Goristidi? Oh yeah, Goristidi. Got that one right. They are enjoying a bit of the ball now, aren't they? Fernandez looks like a bit of a handful as well. He's a big lad. Look at the timing compared to Joaquin. Well done, Joaquin.
Oh God, that was dangerous. Nice. Oh, come on,
ref.
Look at that. Come on, ref.
Just a foot through the whole fucking back of him. No, all right. Let's just play on.
I didn't realise this was WWE.
You can see the frustration on Roberto's face as well, because as much as, especially at the minute, as much as he's been getting fouled a lot and he's been working with his back to goal a lot, he's also not had a lot of the ball in this game, has he?
No, he hasn't.
He's not had the services. That's a big shot from distance, but well blocked by Málaga.
Oh my God, this is too much.
Yeah, Frederick says it's right. A goal for Málaga would do wonders for my sanity.
My God, I already apologise in advance to my neighbours and my roommates.
You got any nervous tits, Alex? mine's your glasses push. I'm like that when I'm nervous. I'll push my glasses.
I think mine's, I don't know. I start rocking back and forth.
Oh, Kevin's waltzing away. Oh, pass two.
Go on.
Pass three.
Go on. Use it. Come on.
Oh, yeah, we'll get the corner. We get the corner.
Come on.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
This is too much. I can't watch.
I can't remember which ones. Oh no, I've lost my beer. It's this one.
I have to drink all of them now.
I know. I need a system, right? The one that is on. See, I've got this. See, this. I promise you, this isn't sponsored by Victoria, but I've got my shirt up here. I've got my beer mat. Got my glass. This isn't a Victoria stream.
That was one of my favourite purchases of yours on
on Vinted.
On Vinted, yeah. Go on.
Right, Ruby's got to go to bed now. She's got to give a kiss. Right, give us a big Vamos Málaga before we go.
Vamos Málaga.
A bigger one than that. You got to shout it. Say, Vamos Málaga. They need it. You have never seen Blackpool lose, so you need Málaga to do the same now, don't you? Honestly, she's been to 3 games, never seen them lose. Have you? Right, go to bed.
No, I've been to 2 games.
Was it 2 games? Okay, fair enough then.
You can't take her to any more, Nick.
No, exactly. She only knows winning football apart from Scotland v Germany on Friday night. That was a rude awakening.
She was like, "Oh, this isn't that fun."
Paul says the idea might be to put the open beer in the glass, Nick, but the can is cold. When you sat here for 2 hours, the can stays cold. The glass goes up to room temperature. It's too much for me.
Kevin coming off is an interesting choice.
This is a weird one.
I would have taken off David Ferreira because I think Kevin, especially the way Gimnastic are playing with their fouls and their nasty tactics, Kevin lends to that, getting kicked. Obviously, I don't want to see him get kicked, but he's, to be fair, David Larubia does lend to that as well. So I think maybe it's
but you'd rather have 2 of them, wouldn't you? The comment saying here, Kay Quinn, what is Pace doing? Steve Jackson, that's a surprise sub. We've just seen Kevin go on this mazy run, and as you said, he draws a foul, doesn't he? Unusual. But I said this when he took Ferrero off in the Celta Fortuna match and brought on Kevin, and it worked. So, who knows?
Who knows?
In Pace we trust. John says, what do we think, boys? Will we make it? I was there last week. We could and should have had at least one more. You were there, Alex. Do you agree with that?
To be honest, I think we deserved the win. 3, we should have had another penalty at least. I don't know what you think about this one, John, but that penalty where Roberto was brought down in the box, definite penalty for me. I know I'm watching through my Malaga glasses, but yeah, I think we deserved the win at least, and then should have had that penalty.
Oh, definitely. Malaga playing. Commentators courtesy. I was just saying, Malaga playing some nice, confident football at the minute, and then Einar absolutely pings it out for a throw-in. So Ferrero is now come over to the left-hand side, so he's going to have a pop at Domingo in this second half instead. Larubia up against
forward. Come on, space. Use it. Oh, this is too much.
Which I don't mind, actually. I would have liked to have seen Kevin have a bit of a run at Juan Oriol as well. I'm not saying that Oriol's a bad player, but he's got all the legs, and a vibrant player like him probably could have had a bit more success than up against Domingo. But yeah, plenty to go through.
At the back, I don't like this passing around at the back. This is
no, Andy does very well to keep the ball in there. For as much as he's a bit of a shit out, he's a good player. Steve Jackson says, "Is Luke in Barcelona yet?" Maybe. Imagine if he was walking in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, for fuck's sake. No, he's
Right,
heading
Laura,
to Mossy Mound. That's where he's going.
I can
Mossy
imagine
Mound.
that. Right, Laura, we've got a 45-minute walk until we get back, and then another 2-hour walk, and we should be there.
Yeah, do you know what? Actually, and I'll say this here, Steve Jackson, I think you should give your Geary Fan of the Year award to Laura, just for the antics she's had to put up with. I think that'd be a fair award, if I'm being perfectly honest with you.
At least it's not Carl leading the directions. Otherwise, they would be in Malaga by now, I think.
If I dared to say to my wife, first of all, let's go to watch, not even get in the stadium to watch Malaga in Tarragona, I'd be squarely told where to fuck off to. But I'm not slagging you off. I'm saying what you would say.
That might be the comment of the year.
I'm just saying how it is, Bex. But then to make her walk at halftime to the stadium to stand on the hill by the motorway.
God.
She deserves the award. Do the right thing. Ram says as well, the fat Laura is there too.
That screen is awful.
It is, see.
Go on.
It's like one of those dodgy big tellies from the noughties.
Oh,
I agree with Joe here. Malaga Laura. Fucking come on, Red. Oh, this could be a red. This could be a red. Number 3, Nacho Gonzalez. The card is out of his pocket.
I don't know who. To be honest with this ref, I don't know whether he's about to give Alfonso Herrera a fucking yellow.
He's telling him to get up. He's telling him to get up. He's getting ready to give somebody a
yellow
here.
Walking away from it.
Yellow card. Red.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Honestly, get off the pitch.
In there.
Bastard.
Yes.
Exactly. It's no more than you deserve. If you're gonna fucking throw in challenges like that when you're on a yellow, then you deserve what you get. Look at the shirt pulled by Domingo as well here. If these lads don't end up with 9 on the pitch in this game, I do not know what's going to happen. But this is a big shout. I don't know what he's complaining about. I really don't know what he's complaining about. And his teammates have just got to tell him to piss off. We've got a game to it. You've got to get off the pitch. Fucking honestly, good ribbons. Look at that. Just leaning in with the shoulder as well. Dirty bastard, honestly. Deserve what he gets.
Oh,
I hope red cards carry over to next season as well.
Oh man, yeah. I hope he gets a 10-game ban. To be honest, I actually don't think that was a foul.
Yeah, that camera angle. That camera angle is quite.
He deserves it.
It's amazing what you see with a few of these in your system, but.
I don't care though.
Yeah, exactly. Well, to be honest, he's had more than enough chances to give the referee a reason to doubt him, doesn't he? And the way Ferreira went down there, yes, that was a bit dramatic. Oh, some lovely football here, though. Ferreira, can he get his shot away? Oh, no, he goes out wide instead. LaRubia.
Have a shot. Go on. Oh!
Corner. We'll take the corner. Like El Melon says here, time to turn that screw, Malaga. Time to turn that screw. Nastic to Tarragona down to 10 men. Nacho sent away for a second yellow card. Still trailing 2-1 on aggregate from the first leg. 0-0 here on the night. Get your thoughts and comments into the chat. It says on my screen here, Alex, 340 people watching at the moment. All Malaguistas, I hope. Maybe a smattering of Nastic fans. Nastic fans, if you're in the chat, come talk to us. We'd like to hear your thoughts on what you've been hearing. But
David Peacon's just tweeted karma, full stop. I love it.
Well, absolutely. That's what it's all about. So, yeah, Melina from the corner here, near post. What was that? I think it was Genaro.
I think that was Genaro, yes.
Yeah, down low. Sean Clifford says, Sky Blue Army. I'm sorry to the person who's just coming. I'm going to go with Yothis George.
All right, it's Jothis. Jothis is from the Glory to Grit crew. Welcome, Jothis.
Thank you. Sorry if I got your name wrong. So it's Jothis, yeah?
Jothis, yes.
Jothis, cool.
I've been spamming. We have a course group chat, and I've been spamming the group chat with messages like all game. and I've sent them the link. I actually sent them to the link to the stream just before Luke told Laura to get. So it's all gone to pot, to be honest. But yeah,
but not on the pitch. But not on the pitch as
substitution.
Pablo Fernandez, I should say, drops off.
Oh, my Mac is
and
about
it
to
is Santa Maria who's joining the fold here for Tarragona, a number 9 like-for-like replacement. So Fernandez off.
And I have to do some charging stations very quickly.
Get to it. At this point, I will take a moment to just change the teams around. Put an update in here.
Oh my God, man. I'm so nervous. This is my heart.
Your heart? You're only 24. Happy birthday for the other day as well. People in the comments, if you want to wish Alex Ashmore a happy birthday. He was 24 on Friday.
When was I 24?
Thursday?
I think it was Wednesday, but I can't really remember, to be honest.
Wednesday?
It was one of the days this week. It was the 19th, so someone has to do the maths for me there.
Drains Are Us Limited has put PUSB. And Jothis says he's watching the Euros on TV and following Malaga on his phone. Switch that round, Jothis. Come on.
Malaga should be on the TV, Jothis. Get the Euros on your phone. You don't want to hear that Belgium versus Romania malarkey.
It is. I don't know if that is going to be a throw-in. Ooh, that's good then. That's good. Right. Nastic with it all to do. As I said before, Alex, something really... I don't really like it when teams go down to 10 men either, because it just throws chaos into it for them. And, they can kind of look at it as chucking the kitchen sink, as that is an acrobatic attempt there from Godoy. I think he basically just kicked Einar instead, which I wouldn't put as a wise move.
No. If there's anyone in this team, it's Hanara or Einar that you don't want to kick.
No. Oof. Yeah. Einar straight to the head. That is wild. Oh, you're right, Alex. I'm getting nervous now as well. 22 minutes plus added time as things stand. Molina just away from Santa Maria there.
This is, as it stands, Malaga are going to Segunda.
They are. What a bit of fun, maybe a bit of no, actually I'm not going to do this now. I'm going to save it for the podcast. I'm not going to tempt fate.
Oh, God, the podcast. I forgot about the podcast.
Yeah. I'm going to be on. This will be a fun. I've agreed to go on the Spanish Segunda show again on Monday to talk about this game and the Cordoba and Barca game as well, which I'm not watching right now. that might be tomorrow's job, but at least I might know the result. But Liam made a very good point to me. He said, would you mind still coming on even if you don't win? I said, well, I'm dedicated. I'll probably have to, but it'll be a bit of a harder podcast if we don't. But yeah. At the minute, things are looking okay.
I do apologise. I've had to put the big light on because I'm running low on battery everywhere.
Makes it sound like you've hooked up to a lamppost. Is your apartment going that badly?
I've got laptop 1 with the game on, laptop 2 with the stream on, and
You just need to get yourself a plug-in monitor. That's what you need, Alex.
Yeah. I need a proper TV service that streams these games on a TV channel. That's what I need.
Steve asked a question in the chat here. We're all behind Cordoba. I think we'll do that. I think it'll be the first time in a long time. Around with adult stuff on. If you're classing Romania against as adult, then why not? You know what? I'm massively behind Cordoba. I think for two reasons.
Especially after the chants. I mean, I don't know what your 2 reasons. Go ahead. I was going to talk about the chants of the Barca.
Oh shit!
Oh God!
Oh, my arse just fell out. You know, I know. Once again, I'll tell you what.
I love you.
If he doesn't close his legs there, that is going in. And again with the long throw, this is. We had Andrew on before. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Fuck!
Fucking hell! Fuck! Well, they just got to go for it now. They just got to go for it. I was just saying these long throw-ins are fucking going to be a bit of a killer here. And it's just flown into the back post. It's been knocked down and it's ricocheted off a Malaga player first. And then I think it's Godoy who looks like he's got the last touch. I'll double check it on the replay, but that is not what we wanted. Look at this long throw in here from Oscar Sands, headed back over. And
how's he done that?
Einar needs to do better there for me. He shouldn't be letting him. It's come off the back of his head. It's a goal out of nothing, really. Oh, and now we find ourselves in a not too good situation. Nastic 1-0 ahead on the night. Goal through Godoy, putting them ahead on 72 minutes. Means it's 2-2 on aggregate, which, as things stand, means it's going to extra time. But this is what Nastic will want, won't they? This is what they will want.
Extra time. They've got 10 men. We've got extra time. They'll tire. This is in our favour still. We've got, 20 minutes. We've got almost an hour to score.
Well, that's what Malaga need to do. And it's been said so many times in this chat, just for a bit of peace and quiet, a bit of sanity. Malaga need a goal or two just to put this to bed. But this is going to go. This is a lot more difficult for Malaga now. And what does Pellicer do? Pellicer's got to look around here and think, well, what can I do? It is unusually bad defender. I know, leaning his back away. He's just letting Godoy control him. It should be the other way around. We were saying he was the wall of Galileo at one point, and he's just, it's poor from Malaga, that. Really poor. And now Nastic are going to look to take a bit more advantage. They are making a double substitution. It looks like it's Godoy who's actually coming off, I think. I'll double check that. It might be Andy. Let me just have a little look. But it's number 5 who's coming on for them. So that is Unai Defer. So that is another defender coming onto the pitch now. So, and again, Godoy also going off. So let's have a little look who's coming on here. Number 22. That is Juan Hardy, a striker. So I don't know what that says to me, really, about Tarragona. Both of them are they probably been their 2 most exciting players in this game.
I mean, I would take that. It's they're 2, like you say, most positive players coming off. They've got 10 men. We've got 45 minutes to get a goal.
Wow, this is real fucking foot in mouth.
This is, oh my God.
Malaga it's completely changed the dynamic. Malaga have got to do something now. They've got to get a goal.
Come on.
And Malaga have got, Nastic have gone very, very narrow as well now. So they've gone, by the looks of things, still 4 at the back. 5 at the back now for Nastic. So it's 5 at the back, 3 across midfield, and then Santa Maria up top on his own. They are going to defend deep. They are going to defend deep probably for the rest of this game, aren't they?
45 minutes. They've got to defend deep for 45 minutes. You're giving the ball away.
It's mentioned here as well about taking Kevin off. Cal says it. He says, big mistake, taking Kevin off. Do you agree with that?
I think so, yeah. Ortiz, come on.
Referee, come on.
Come on, ref. Oh.
I can see it from here. I'm in fucking Blackpool.
Dioni's about to come on. Could Dioni be the man? Please don't take Roberto off, because I think Roberto could be someone to get a goal. Although he hasn't had the service, I still think he's always in it. As things stand, it will go to extra time. Oh, don't be shooting like that.
A lot of people asking about away goals in this. No away goals rules in this, guys. Doesn't count for anything. If it's 2-2 on aggregate in 90 minutes, we go to extra time. If it's 2-2 after those extra half an hour, it is Gimnastic that go through, as they were the team who finished second in their league compared to Málaga finished in third as well. So, yeah, Gimnastic, I've got it all to defend at the minute. We're just looking here now. It is Dione who's getting ready to come on, and it is Canaro who is coming off. So, an attacking change by Sergio Pérez there. He's going to trust Dani Lorenzo and Manu Molina to sit in together. Dione, does he go up alongside Roberto maybe? Sits in the channels?
I can't. This is too much.
Oh, there's something in this, and something that I've said on this podcast a couple of times before. You know, in this playoff campaign, we've come from behind more than once. We know how to come from behind. We know how to get a result when we need to get a result. So, that's a lovely through ball.
Outside, please.
Yeah, it's offside. It's offside. The keeper with a very good save as well there, to be fair. Varro just getting down to his near post, but Dione looking dangerous. And that's what Malaga need to do now. You know, if he'd have come on and he said, Dione's going to go out right and we're going to drop La Rubia into the middle into a 3, I'd have said, fuck that pace there. There's no need for it right now. If you put a 3 in the middle against their 3, it's just going to nullify itself. If you get Dione up alongside Roberto against their back 3, you give them more to worry about. So that's just got to be what it's got to be for Malaga now. It's fucking all or nothing at the minute.
I'm not religious, but if there is a football god out there, I'm praying to you. If I'm sorry if anyone was expecting any sort of analytical, tactical analysis or thoughts, professional thoughts from me, it's gone out the window now.
No, definitely not. Phil says the stress level's turning him to drink. Welcome, Phil. I've been here. Been doing this since about 5 o'clock. That's when my nerves have been shot.
Please,
I'm really struggling with this throwing that they're putting on.
Come on,
this is a
Come on,
4 on 2. For fuck's sake, Dani Lorenzo.
Oh, how is he making that pass? Oh,
he needs to just put his foot back on it and look to his right a little bit. There was Dione, La Rubia. All of them here. Simple. John asks, so as it stands 1-0 after extra time, there will be no penalties. No penalties in Primera playoffs. It is if it's a draw at the end of the game, it's whoever finished higher in the league is promoted alongside Castellón and Deportivo La Coruña. That is a lovely touch ahead there. Juande's got some chasing to do. Can he keep him out? He can. Well done.
Oh my God.
Costa del Spurs. So as it stands, we have 50 minutes to score 1 against a team down to 10 men. Yes, that's right. But, and it's a big but, it's easier said than done sometimes, especially the way that Tarragona now have set up for this second half. That one man up front, sort of like what looks to be 3 across the middle and wing backs with a back 3. It's going to be hard to break down. Let's put it that way. And it sounds strange as well in this formation. I said, I don't know if you agree, but you've got to go narrow against this, don't you? You've got to play through a double bank of 3 for me.
But I also think with 10 men, you've got to stretch them. You've got to make them run. You've got to make them tired. And this is what Malaga seem to be doing well. They're using the flanks. David Larubia's got the ball here. Can he cross it in? Come on, get the ball in. Decent ball.
Ferrero down.
At the end of it.
Wait. No, that's not good enough. That's not good enough.
Come on. No.
Roberto's still going. Oh, come on. Oh, big clearance. But you've kind of got to do what it is against. So again, I'll as much as I don't want to remember this, what Germany did to Scotland in the opening game of the Euros, they had those 3 players sitting in between the 2 banks of 3, if that makes sense. So if you've got their back 3 there, their midfield 3, if you've got Larrubia and Ferrero, or Dione and Larrubia just lurking in between the 2 of them, it forces one to drop back and one to pull forward if they want to.
Right.
That's what's going to make the space for them. Hocking in. Oh, big save.
Come on.
Vamos, come on, Málaga. Don't think he meant to do that, but he still forced a pretty good save out the keeper.
He didn't mean it, but I don't care as long as it happens.
Big pressure. Málaga. This is all on Málaga now. Dione out to Hocking down low.
Come on, he's got to be doing better than that.
Bodies on the line.
They're going to be wasting time here.
Yeah, Juan Harriol has gone down there. He's suffering with a bit of cramp by the looks of things, but it's all going Malaga's way at the moment. I'll probably look, if I was Sergio Pellicer as well, though, knowing... Yeah, I'd probably look at maybe getting Puga on here somewhere. Puga seems to be a bit more of an accomplished wing back, if that makes sense. And I think he'd maybe have a lot more fun up against their wing back. But
what on earth happened there? Why are we passing around at the back?
But look how high Málaga are here. Look where Einar is. Look where Molina's sat. Juande as well. You know, this is the one thing you've got to be wary of here, is that you don't let them catch you on the counter attack.
Go on, this is good. This is good. This is good. Decent ball. Decent ball. Decent ball. We've got to be doing better than that.
Yeah,
There's no one in the area.
I think we're going to struggle to break through a back 3 through crossing. Like, I really hope that's famous last words, but we need to get it into the box. We need to play it through.
I can see it coming. I can see it coming. We're definitely on the front foot, and they're defending for their lives. You know, we seem to be spreading them well. You know, we're using the flanks. It's a good ball.
Oh, not good enough. Just looking back at the goal here again now, it's flicked out. I think it's Victor who flicks it backwards, and it's just that header back in by Santa Maria. Godoy doesn't have to do too much, but it's as Harvey Kingston says in there was definitely a foul in the build-up to that on Victor, where you can see it sort of like going through his back a little bit.
So, you know, I really missed VAR.
Two more changes for Nastic here as well. It's number 4. Who's going to come on? Number 4 is... I can't seem to find him.
Hodger's coming off.
Oh, it could be... Oh, I don't know. Don't know who it is.
Number 4.
Oh, he's already on the pitch. Sorry. Number 4 is Domingo. He's just stood at the side of the pitch. So Concha's coming off for Mark Fernandez.
Oh, my God.
David, Wewell, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. He says, hold on, you said there's no penalties and it's who finished higher in the league. Both finished 3rd with 70 points, so what's a tiebreaker? The difficulty with this one is that because we've got Grupo 1 and Grupo 2, Gimnastic to Tarragona were in Grupo 1, Málaga in Grupo 2. Nastic finished 2nd in their league, just ahead of Barça Bay. And in our league, we finished 3rd, way behind Cordoba. So as much as we finished on the same points in both leagues respectively, they finished higher in their league, if that makes sense. So they have that advantage now. Which for all intents and purposes, that's what made Grupo 1 maybe look like the easier of the 2 leagues. You know, the fact that we're finishing 3rd and way behind Castellón, further behind on Cordoba as well. But unfortunately, it's just Spain's going to Spain, isn't it, Alex? Are you still praying?
I'm still praying. I'm going to be praying for the next 35 minutes. Come on, please. Come on.
That's not what we need here, Lorenzo. Who do you think Pellicer could bring on here just to add a bit to it?
To be honest, I look at the options on the bench. I think we've got everyone on.
I'd maybe look at it. bringing Antonito on. I think Antonito, he's
something
direct, especially maybe as Ferrero tires.
Yeah, or maybe just put Carlos Puga on that right wing.
Maybe. But it's all Málaga at the moment. Balling from
Come on.
Cakerin says, "Can we bring Kevin back on?" Oh, I wish we could.
Rolling
Again,
subs.
He'd have a lot of fun against 10 men, wouldn't he? But it's up to La Rubia now. We've said all season we've needed La Rubia to step up and be the player that we wanted him to be. I think we all kind of
Come on.
suggested that he'd be a key player for Málaga this year. It's not quite come off. Ram says, "Can we just get a goal so it doesn't matter too much?" Yes, that's exactly what we need.
I'm actually shaking. Come on.
I just don't want it to go to extra time. I fucking can't stand extra time. I will not be able to cope with extra time in this game. Ferrero now down this left-hand side.
Go on, that's decent. Just get the cross in. Oh.
I just don't think we're going to be able to beat them for crossing. Lorenzo there from distance. I think that's what it needs to be. That's what it needs to be from just take your chance from distance. Try and get it on target, but that just dragged wide of Varo's left-hand side post. It's getting dicey. It's getting too much from Alex.
Oh man, I can't take this.
I might need another beer.
My friends, Camilla, who's also part of the Glory to Grit crew, just sent this picture to our WhatsApp group in Madrid of me holding my head in my hands and glory of play.
we are struggling.
Man.
And the trick here is to
not come on, use this space, go forward, stretch them. They're down to 10 men. We should be bullying them. Come on, forward.
We should be, but that's not what we've been known for this season, is it, Alex?
No.
I think it's like I said before, we need these people operating inside here just to pull them in and out. Give space for Roberto and Dione to work in. That's lovely for Ferrero.
Come on. Yes. Come on.
Get a shot away.
Please. Just do something.
Get in the box, man.
Come on, get it in the box. No.
Hey. We're going to be queuing like this for fucking until 120 minutes if they don't find a way through here.
Oh man, that through the middle, I think you were right. You know, it just hasn't seemed to be working on these flanks. But that could have been a good ball. Oh my god, this is.
Right, you've got to get it back.
No.
Get off, for fuck's sake! Who's that prick? Mark Fernandez.
The B-reel's just gone off on my phone. No. Can't be dealing with that right now.
No, I guess. Oh god, my phone is a mess.
I can't, please. Oh my god.
I'm just turning that back down. That's more anxiety. I cannot.
And my friend's on Do Not Disturb.
I'm just turning it upside down.
Please just give us about 7 minutes of added time. 4 minutes. Don't.
Added time being shown. Big 4 minutes for Málaga to get something. Otherwise, it is extra time. Nastic's not deserving of this, by the way, either. I would go as far to say.
Yeah.
Ryan Barnes says, what happened? All they needed to do was hold off against a 10-man Gimnastic. It's as I said before, but going down against 10 men isn't always as good as it seems because it adds to that chaos. It adds to that desperation from the side with 10 men. And I've seen it a lot where 10 men have got a decent result, a draw or a win unexpectedly because they go back to the wall and the attacking team just can't cope with them. Ref, do you not fancy blowing for that? No. Okay, that's fine. But you'll blow for that.
He's going to blow for that. Of course he's going to blow for that.
So that's been the danger, Ryan. But they weren't deserving of it, in my opinion. I don't think they've shown anything in this game that would say that they should be getting the win. But this is a tale of, I think Malaga have paid too much respect for them so far, Alex. Would you agree with me on that one?
Yeah. It's just been, I think going up against 10 men, we should be stretching them. We should be making life difficult for them. We should be running at them, putting the fear of God in them. But it's just been,
Do you know what I think as well? Luke was sat in a bar in Tarragona city centre and everything was going fine. Luke decided to go to the hill and it's all gone to shit. So I'm not pointing fingers or anything, but just
Luke
don't mess with football gods like that. You don't mess at half time, do you? It's a ball in from Tarragona here for Victor to deal with. It's a corner for Tarragona now as well.
Oh, I can't deal with this, man. Why do they all look like they're ready to run on the pitch?
I was going to say, I was just thinking that. This is something that we don't know about.
Yeah, I fucking hope not.
If this is this bollocks now where there's actually no extra time as well, I'm going to be fucking
I'll be so annoyed. No, did Ceuta go to extra time?
I don't think he did, no.
Oh, God, no. Don't tell me no.
I've not seen one go to extra time, but they do. I have it on good authority that they do go to extra time, and then it's the higher thing. Because it'd be shit to finish on 2-2 after 2 legs and then that go up, wouldn't it? That'd be wank. I suppose we'll find out.
Yeah, we will. God, this might be the first time we have someone cry on a live stream. Oh, man.
Oh, dear. Malaga really need to sort something out here. Really, really, really soon.
I've never seen Danny Lorenzo and Luke in the same place. Makes you think.
Right, come on.
Come on,
just go for it.
Go for it. Come on, ref. That's a red card. You've got to be even going for the ball. How is he? Oh.
It's a yellow to Santa Maria as well there, but Malaga with 1 minute to get something left in normal time. Again, I really hope I'm right about the extra time thing because I've made such a big deal of it.
Kay Quinn's right. That was a rugby tackle. That wasn't a football tackle.
Mm.
Oh, God, please. 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 Oh.
Joe said, I would be proud of that playing rugby.
That was a good tackle on the wing. I could see Johnny May putting in that tackle on, I don't know, Finn Russell on the wing. I could see that.
There's a lot of crap on this pitch as well. Like you say,
Really?
People throwing paper airplanes and stuff like that.
This does not.
Right. This is it. Referee blows for full time.
Okay, the players aren't running on the pitch. That's good. That's good. There's extra time. That's extra time. Oh, my God. Oh.
Sergio Pace has just got to get his hands on his players here now and tell him what it's all about. I think maybe Ferrero off for extra time. Potentially even putting Antonito on.
Who's on the bench that hasn't come on yet? I mean, that's a silly question, but who's on the bench?
Antonito, Sangali. So let me just have a little look on here. I've got it written down. So there's to pick from Colas Puga, Juanpe, Aviles, Danny Sanchez, Nelson Monte, Sangali, Murillo, Antonito, and Aaron Ochoa. Now, that's not a bad shout, actually. That's not a bad shout. For a player that, again, talking about play. Oh, we're looking at some lovely massaging going on the that's a close-up I wasn't expecting to come back to. I think Carl's absolutely right here. I think we maybe need to get Puga on here, get somebody to have a real good run at Orial. Again, Aaron Ochoa Maloney, in that midfield, maybe. I'm not criticizing Danny Lorenzo too much. I think he's had an okay game, but I don't think he's had his best game in a Malaga colour. But I think him alongside Manu Molina maybe just helps a little bit.
That goal How is Einar Galilei allowing Godoy to do that?
Yeah, I was about to say it's a bullet. I mean, that's it. It's a nothing, is it? It's from the back of his head. Fair play, striker's instinct. I think, he's done very, very well to get the goal. Frederick says, would be so typical if Aviles comes on and scores. I did say midweek, Aviles, what if he did? What if he turns up at the last minute? Or when the sprinklers are on for some reason. And we're just looking back at the red card here, Alex. Let's have a little look at this now.
Oh, that's a red card.
Oh, he's killed him.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he's not a happy boy. He's Nacho.
You can see my finger just off the screen. You know what I'm doing.
It looks like we have Chris Marquez join us again just before extra time kicks off. Chris, how are you doing? It's not quite gone to plan.
I didn't hear your question.
I said it's not quite gone to plan so far for this second half, has it?
It hasn't. But we have still 30 minutes to go. So
it's a big 30 minutes as well.
Hope Málaga can score one goal. Just one. That's all we need.
That's all we need. I actually think I'll cry on the spot if we score.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be a big relief if they do. It's going to be a big 30 minutes, as you said, Chris. As far as the goal that we conceded, not the greatest you'll see in the world, but Nastic won't care, will they?
With 10 men.
With 10 men as well. With 10 men, which, again, I've said brings chaos with it. Carlos Puga looks like he's getting ready to come on. That may be a good shout, bringing Joaquin off.
Yeah, I think so. Bring some fresh blood in. I don't know. We still have Aaron Ochoa.
Yeah, no, I said that. I thought Aaron Ochoa Maloney might be a good fit for this game. Someone who can keep it narrow. I think we've got to go through the middle. All these crosses going in, Chris. I don't think we're going to put a glove on them if we're putting crosses in like that, are we?
No. We don't create enough. So, I don't know. It's a tough night.
It'll be even tougher if nothing changes. I think Pace has got to go for it, hasn't he? He's got to pull the fucking handbrake off and go, do what you need to do. Because at the minute, after half an hour, we're staying in Primera Federación. So that's a risk, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you don't do anything right now, then you are staying where you are, and it's whole season is done.
We need just one magical moment of Roberto.
Oh, we need to get it to Roberto. That's the problem. But we've got Puga coming on for Joaquin at the moment. We're just about to get underway. On Twitter, a little blue heart said we need Dione to activate his finesse shot. Reminiscent of that goal against Ceuta, maybe when he came on. I think that'd definitely be a good shout. I think going from distance, Alex, is the way to go, isn't it? Or trying to play it through the middle.
I don't know it anymore. I just don't know.
Well, we're back underway here as Nastic come forward through Santa Maria. Molina has to deal with it and get it out.
Here we go again.
And here we go again. Big 35 minutes for Malaga, all hanging on this. Literally, winner takes all.
We're sorry, Pat. Nick, have you seen Patrick's comment?
We'll catch you later, Chris. Enjoy extra time if you can.
See you later, Chris.
With all the oohs and ahs from YouTube, my daughter just asked if I... Well, you'll find no nudity on this live stream, I'll tell you that for free, even though Luke threatened to earlier on somebody else's behalf.
Unless we win and Chris comes on.
Yes. Straight from the tattoo parlor as well. But
yeah,
I think.
Come on.
We just can't stand off them like that, though. We can't. That's what Nastic want you to do. You can jinx it onto your left foot all you want, and then put a sideways passing, but you're not going to trouble them at all. This is what they want you to do. So we need someone just to cut through the noise at the minute.
Come on, please. I'm so nervous. I can't take this.
Oh,
These
Puga.
cross-
Puga.
Come
Oh, he's
on.
got a little mazy run.
Well, no, that's not a foul. Not a foul. Not a foul.
You've got to win the ball back high here. Not let them get out of here.
Oh,
Right, come on.
Oh,
Oh, give over. Give over.
oh.
This is what you don't need from Roberto right now, is it? You don't need him losing his head a little bit.
Feels like
Doing
this
something
ref's got a
daft
bit
like
of
that.
a-
Oh, to be fair to him, that's nasty. That's nasty. He's got him with his elbow.
This ref's got a bit of a power trip now, and that wasn't.
Yeah.
I do think it was a yellow card, but like he's obviously going to target players in the second half.
Danny Vidal being shown square where to go. That is, I don't know actually. Like I don't know if he maybe Oriel's putting his head into it more than anything, but yeah, it's unfortunately not a yellow for Roberto, though he is leaning in with his arm. He's dangerous, and that would be daft, wouldn't it, if we was to lose Roberto for doing something daft like that? Then
it would be the stupidest decision ever, you know.
Harvey says it's been 3 hours of the other way around. I can't blame Roberto for doing it. If it's with VAR, could be a red, probably only a yellow. I'd agree with that, wouldn't you, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, if a Gimnastic player did that, it'd probably give him a yellow card or something like that. I don't know, or give the Málaga player a yellow card.
Maybe, but this is where Málaga don't need to be. They need to be back up the other end now. Pick up where they left off after the back end of that second half. Just constant domination, constant shot taking, constant trying for it. Pressure.
Oh my God. This is too much. Good.
Yeah, it takes a midfield to pick it back up again.
This is really not good.
Victor is well out of position as well. Einar is nowhere to be seen in that box where he should be. Keep your feet.
What is going on here? Why are we defending against 10 men?
Because they're going for it. Santa Maria's with a goal. Fucking hell. Oh my God. Fuck's sake, honestly.
Fuck.
2-0 to Nastic. Santa Maria with the goal. 2-0 on the night. That's 3-2 on aggregate now. And it's a fucking big hill for Malaga to climb now. Not only do they need to score to put it aggregate, it doesn't matter aggregate now. It's out the window, but they need a turnaround. They need a massive turnaround now. They need to draw this game 2-2. It's win or bust for Malaga. But that is, as you said, Alex, why the fuck are we defending against 10 men like that?
Oh.
Fucking, I ain't got words for it. I generally don't have words for why that has even happened. It's a ball in deep and fucking get him off the pitch. Right, if the referee's got any fucking bollocks, he shouldn't be having the subs coming back onto the field of play. Get him to fuck off, honestly. Oh, this is painful now. This is fucking painful. We were just saying, look at this ball come in now. What is Puga doing? We was just saying we need Puga on. Puga would bring us the benefit. Puga would do this for us attackingly. He's done fuck all for us defensively there, hasn't he?
He's been awful. His defensive capabilities, I think, you know, he was awful against that.
He's usually been all right, but this is just fucking shocking. Like, how is he not putting? He's just come on the pitch. He's not kicked a ball in this 90 minutes yet. He's fresh, and he should be fucking challenging for that. He shouldn't be allowing the striker to get his head onto such a deep looping cross like that. And now Malaga have got it all to do. All to do. Two goals. 2 goals in 20 minutes. It's fucking shocking. And they've only got themselves to blame as well. That's the thing. What would be worse, in my opinion, is if it was to go through as a draw and go up through that bollocks rule. That's the one thing I would avoid.
Yeah.
But Malaga just got to go for it now.
Come on. Oh, fuck it. Useless. Oh.
Well, this live stream just got a little bit more dour.
This is just...
Yeah, Ram says it exactly spot on. 2 goals required in 25 minutes when we haven't even put a glove on them in the last 30 when we've been playing against 10 men.
It's been shocking.
It is, but I cannot fathom for me why we took Kevin off, for example.
Oh, I just don't get it.
He was doing so well.
Cross! Corner, come on. Is that a corner or is it a goal kick?
I think it's going to be a goal kick. This is just fucking bodies on the line here. Roberto's looking shot. It's come off Roberto, to be fair, as well. Yeah, he's at least gone in for it, but... Who's the prick walking around with the fucking captain's armband on? Sorry, I'm sure he's a lovely man. I shouldn't really say things like that. I'm just angry. I'm just an angry man. I'm angry at you, Sergio. You fucked it up. What's that thing we said? You had the world on the fucking palm of your hands on a string, but you messed it up. It looks bouncing in there as well, to be fair. Absolutely bouncing.
Yes.
Oh, all to do. A goal now would be good. A goal now would be great. Ross Newman says, why 2 goals? Does one not take it to penalties? No, Ross, unfortunately. We don't have penalties in the Primera Federación. It's basically whoever finishes higher, if they're drawing at the end of extra time.
Useless.
John says, how long we got left? We have got 22 minutes left. 22 minutes for Malaga to save their season.
I feel sick.
Oh, dear.
This has been one of the worst performances of our season. Yet again against 10 men.
I think that's what sums it up even worse. You know what I mean? Like, just... The advantage was there with us. We can see Nacho still on the side of the pitch watching. We've had the opportunity.
And the thing is, if we don't get promoted this year, really, to be honest, if I was being brutally honest, I don't really fancy us getting the playoffs next year. I'm not sure I can go through the playoffs again.
I think it'd all depend on who comes down. Always shot from distance. The thing about James says here, still time, chaps, still time, and I'm very much a part of that school of thought. One goal now in 100 minutes gives you 20 minutes to actually get something done.
We have to score before half time.
They just need to go for it. They need to not. What's Manu Molina doing back here? There's no point playing this fucking quarterback role when you're 2 goals down and you need goals. Fucking get everybody in there. Go for broke.
Come on. Useless passing. Oh my god. It's just not even. Dione has been shocking. Like, I think he's showing promise, but his final ball is awful.
I think it's this Antonito that's on here as well, just to confirm. I think it might be.
Right. Could be.
Well dealt with by Gimnastic. To be fair to him, they have defended really well in this game.
Well. Oh.
Marbella away next year. You'll like that, won't you, Alex Ashmore? Jack Harper derby.
I mean, in all honesty, no. I want us to get promoted.
Facing on those Malaga fans there. It's, the Malaga fans who have been so spirited all season, never say die. And they look deflated on this, don't they? James has got it spot on as well. The red gave them belief, galvanised them. I think that's it. As I said before, you can end up with teams doing a lot better than you think with 10 men because they fucking believe and they put everything into it because they've got nothing to lose. Malaga have got to do that now. They've just got to put it all into there. But playing it around at the edge of their 18-yard box is going to do fuck all for us.
It's welcoming for them. They're happy with this. They can just sit back
exactly.
against of 6.
Oh, I know I was going for it. Come on, ref.
Come on, ref.
Fucking hell. Well, here's Nastic coming up the other end here now through Fernandez. He's surrounded by 3 Malaga players. He's had a little pop for him. Fair play, but no, it's going.
Have you seen Frederick? Yep.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm not resigned to it yet, Alex. I'm not resigned to it. I still think there is something in this.
I know. I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet. But
they need to hear us. Collective thought, everyone. Everyone who is watching, think the same thing. Malaga score. Malaga score. And it'll happen. Paul Redfern says, still time for a miracle. I have seen miracles happen in less time. Here comes Rubia. Cut back.
What's that ball? You're not even looking at the man. You're just passing and hoping.
Go for it. Why is he not fucking just going, I'll have a shot from here? They're like they're too scared to do anything.
Oh. This is grim.
Abde says, ¿Dónde puede verlo? Is that where can I watch?
Yeah. Se puede ver en FFTV o si vives en España se puede ver en Canal Sur TV.
Yeah, what he said. Spanish king I am. King of Spanish. Harvey says, it's almost as if the sub made no sense to me. Oh, Kevin, sorry. Kevin getting sent off. Kevin Quinn says, we're so far behind, we're crapping the present as well. So I imagine, Kay Quinn, you're watching Canal Sur, I believe, aren't you? Or are you at FEF TV? I'm not too sure, but yeah, we are a delay on the stream that's usually delayed, if that makes sense. So we're never usually bang on it, but
no spoilers, please, Kevin.
Yeah, keep it to yourself, Kevin. Andy Wooding says, shit lads, I feel your pain. Yeah, it's not easy right now, but it's not over. 17 minutes to go. Malaga just need to get into that fucking 18-yard box. They just need to get in there and actually do something with it. This is the moment we're all talking about Roberto being, this star man and things like that. He's got to make something happen. He's really got to do something right now. Larubia the same. Antonito, Dione. Zuba99 says, Gimnastic de Tarragona. Sue. That's what the kids do, isn't it? Sue. Welcome, Zuba99. I bet you're buzzing right now.
Yeah.
We are not. 2 minutes looks to be on the board for extra time or added time in this extra time. Oh,
come on, ref.
Ref, come on. Oh, he's pulled it back for something. For offside, it's offside.
Fuck's sake.
Bugger me.
Oh, this has been one of the most disappointing Saturday afternoons of my life.
Well, you didn't get to see the opening match of the Euros from a Scotland perspective. That was worse than this, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I imagine the grief I'll have from this. I might be unbearable tomorrow, Bex. Fair warning. Yeah.
I've got to go on TV tomorrow. I knew I shouldn't have said that.
Just throw that in there. Bit of a drop. What is it tomorrow? I know it's Scotland against. Oh, hello. Yeah, fucking Scotland against Hungary, and is it Switzerland against Germany? Isn't it?
Yeah, we've got. I don't know if you know. We've got Stephen Purden from A Pint and Two Shots on the show tomorrow.
I will nod and agree and pretend I know who that is.
Go on, that's decent.
Come on, ref! Come on!
Yellow card.
Fucking hell, about time. Number 22. Oh. Who's that guy? 22. Juan Hardy. I'm just going to call him John Hardy from now on.
John Hardy.
John Hardy.
Lost Spanish brother.
That's John Cena, isn't it? I don't know wrestling.
This corner is shocking, and I'm going to be fuming.
Come on. I'm going through the roof if this goes in. Ball in. Oh! Where is it? Where's the ball?
Corner.
Oh,
Come
we'll
on.
take the corner. We'll take the corner.
If we get a goal before half-time, this could be huge.
Is this a corner? That's a big punch, that. Why is no one on the keeper there? Paul says pace there looks like he's given up. I just think he looks stoic. Stevie Clark-esque, Paul. That's what he looks like.
Looks lifeless. I would be if I was on the sideline.
Nice a deep ball. That I know. Heads it down. Handball. It's ricocheting.
Go on.
Someone put it in the ball. Hey. You're professional footballers, lads. How are you not getting onto that? Half time in the extra time. Oh my God.
Lads, this is it.
I am not well.
I feel sick. I'm so nervous. Oh my
15
God,
minutes. Brendan says, how are you guys watching it? It is on FEF TV through the live stream there. I probably wouldn't recommend paying a tenner for the next 15 minutes. Or I think Canal Sur is being said in Andalusia, or on Sport 3 in Catalonia, if you're looking for something that may not be the official way of doing things. But yeah, hell of a slog here, Alex. We're into 2 hours 46 minutes of this live stream. It's nearly halfway through a working day this for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a night shift next.
Oh, the little heart on Twitter says that their blood pressure is through the roof right now.
When did they have a man sent off?
They had a man sent off in, if I can find him,
It was
keep going down.
63.
Oh, he's up here. Sorry, yeah, he's not updated for me, but yeah, 63 minutes, and then under 10 minutes later they scored. They've once again had 4 yellow cards and 1 red card, which is exactly what they did in the last game. But they didn't score twice. Danny Vidal, Gene up his players for a big 15 minutes. 32 years old, makes me feel sick. We need a miracle, as it's being said in the comments. A miracle is required. Choose your deities.
Anyone.
Pray, kneel, whatever it is that you do. Málaga need a miracle.
We need all the prayers.
There's a lot of arms folded in that stand there. Danny Vidal saying exactly what his team needs to do.
This is on the verge of being one of the worst days of my life.
What do you do, Alex, here, though, from your perspective? You know, you're Sergio Pesa. You think, right, what can I do here? You've just got to go all out, don't you? You've just got to go all out.
Do this. Aaron Ochoa Maloney. Oh, my God. A 17-year-old.
Take a centre-back off. Probably not the one I would have taken off, but Einar comes off and Aaron Ochoa comes along.
A 17-year-old Irish kid is going to get us promoted to Segunda.
You never know. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Tarragona Gimnastic also making a substitution. Martinez is coming onto the pitch for them.
What's up with the Robocops on the side?
There's Robocop? Where?
They're all wearing like big armour and silly hats. I'm upset.
John says we still need to believe. We do believe.
Yeah.
Not to steal a lyric from a popular song, but we still believe. We need those Málaga fans in the stadium to believe as well.
Right. You just get on with it, ref.
Come on. Málaga, get us back under the way here. 15 minutes to save Malaga's season now. They came into this game 2-1 to the good, all in their control, but it's all gone wrong for the Andalusian club so far. Staring another season, or a second season, I should say, in Primera Federación in the face.
At least you look on the bright side, the season tickets and match tickets will be cheap.
Let's not quite look there. Let's look for the silver linings at the end of the game and see what's happened here. We still believe. Come on, Malaga. Ruby is trying to find his way through there.
Oh, what useless. Every time he's done that, he's going to the final third and he's just got rid of it. It's like he's
running with his head down.
He's just not
running with
looking.
his head down. He just needs to look up. We don't need to overcomplicate this. It sounds simple. The goal is there. Fucking get that ball as close to the goal as possible and get people in that box. Look at Roberto's even had his fucking shirt removed for him now. Bloody hell, ref. Honestly.
This is all Luke's fault because he went to that sodding hill.
It is. I blame Luke entirely as well. Lorenzo now. Victor, but this is what Nastic want you to do. They want you just to whip balls into the box.
Oh my God. Pass towards the goal. Put pressure on the attack. Don't give it to Dan Lorenzo.
Nobody stood there. Fucking aim for a head.
Oh my God. Come on. Decent. Oh, where's it going? It's just hit and hope. Don't shoot.
Oh, if we would have done though, that would have made my day. Would have made my year.
It would have made my year as well. Oh, this is just hit and hope. There's no ideas. There's no.
No, they're not looking to put it on somebody's head, are they? From these crosses, they're just putting it in there, looking for something. But you could be so much better than this. I know legs are tired. I know that people are probably frustrated.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, good ball in. Let that drop.
Yeah.
Rubia, just get moving, lad.
Why is he not sprinting towards that ball?
That's exactly it. He's the fucking closest man to the ball.
Go on. Oh! Yes!
Come on!
Oh, we're in there.
Come on! 2-1!
Oh,
wait, he doesn't look like he's celebrating too much.
No.
Is he celebrating?
Come on.
Is he celebrating? Is he celebrating? Is it 2-1? I'm seeking confirmation.
Why hasn't the scoreboard gone on?
Come on, scoreboard update, man. It's not offside, is it? Come on.
Oh, come on, man. This is so... Oh, Aaron Ochoa.
What did I say before? What did I say before about bringing Aaron Ochoa Maloney on?
Fucking legend, man. Is it a goal?
Oh, no, don't bring Juanpe on. Sergio. No.
It's a goal. Oh, it's a goal. The scoreboard just hasn't been updated yet. Come on. We've got 12 minutes. Why hasn't the scoreboard been fucking updated?
I'm going to update our scoreboard. I've not done it entire game.
Fuck.
Malaga just need a goal. One goal. John says, told you to believe. Yes, we believe. Ball's whipped in here. Roberto's underneath it. He's dropping to Dione.
Get on that head. Come on.
How's he fucking getting out of there, boys?
Come on.
Oh, well done back, Larubia. Come on. Fuck off, ref.
We don't go to penalties right now. We need another goal to send it to send us through to Segunda. Why is Juanpe coming on?
Lorenzo makes way with Juanpe coming on. This is what is needed all along.
Oh,
no doubts about him being offside.
17-year-old Aaron Ochoa.
Great goal, by the way. Great goal from Dione. You know, to finish it like that. Aaron Ochoa Maloney. Fucking remember the name. Remember the name.
Aaron fucking Ochoa Maloney. You bloody legend. I love you.
Full name. Give that boy the respect he deserves. None of this Aaron Ochoa nonsense. Full name.
God, what's going on here?
Herrero might be dead.
Oh, fuck me. This is so nervous. Ah!
someone said it before. It's the hope that kills you, isn't it?
It is. Oh
hours
my
into this.
God.
I'm too many beers deep to care. We
Man,
need a goal.
I feel sick. Oh my God.
And you've had a pineapple and mango smoothie. That's not good on your stomach. No wonder you feel so ill.
Come on. Come on. I believe now. I fucking hell. Come on.
Ball in the box.
Come on.
Turned away by Gimnastic. This is all Malaga so far. 10 minutes to go in Tarragona.
Oh my God.
We prayed for a miracle. We're halfway there now. Ball in by Victor.
Like that. Come on.
Lots of
Come on.
Pompey!
What are you doing? Change touch. You wanker.
I thought that were going in then. It's definitely just hit Luke on Matty Mount. But I thought it was going in.
That's just knocked Luke out.
Yeah, if Luke comes on this.
Oh.
Andy Woodland says it's like watching someone pass kidney stones, is this? I think I'd rather have kidney stones right now, Andy, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I would.
Oh my God, man. I can't. This is too much, man.
Cakin Quinn says we're 6 minutes behind. No, we can't be.
What? Don't you fucking dare.
Don't ruin it for us then. We're living in this world, K Quinn.
We're not. How are we 6 minutes behind? I refuse to believe it.
Do we dare to refresh?
No, my sofa score is giving me 112 minutes. I refuse to believe we're 6 minutes behind.
I'm sticking with.
Why are we defending?
Time updates in the chat, lads. Time updates in the chat, and ladies, obviously.
Come on. Yes, come on. Go forward. Run with it. Run with it. Come on, Carlos Puga. Come on, Carlos Puga.
38 years old, boy. We've got a corner.
Come on. 30 seconds behind. No,
we're all living in the world. We're all living in the world where it's still 112 minutes.
Oh, please, no spoilers if you are 6 minutes ahead.
Yeah, K Quid, please. Begging.
Please.
No spoilers.
Oh my God. Oh, good cross. Ah!
More. We better not be 6 minutes behind because that puts it on. Matt Rain says the way your keeper has played all season, he will score the winner in injury time. San Fernando away. That's all I'll say. San Fernando away. 93rd minute. Ooh, dearie me. I cannot deal with this kind of stress. And I'm going to have to go through all this again tomorrow against Scotland versus Hungary. This isn't good.
This is being brutally honest, Nick, and I would say the same thing about England. I would, if there was a way to trade in favours, I would take a Málaga win if it meant England didn't qualify for the knockout stages.
Wow, that is big claim.
I would take it any day of the week. Club over country, always for me. As much as I love England, my clubs never have any success. Maybe if I was a Man City fan or a Bayern Munich fan or a Real Madrid fan,
See, when you're saying that with the light behind you as well, you look like one of those people that we've hidden this person's identity for them.
Why are they all fighting
what's
now?
going on here? What is going on here? Roberto's looking a bit busy here. Referee's waving everything away. Pause the time on his watch.
Oh, I feel sick.
Oh, people are going down the tunnel.
What?
People are going down the tunnel. Ref's gone.
What's going on?
What has happened? Game has been suspended.
What?
Oh, right. This is a turn for the books. We did not expect this. Something has happened on the pitch. The game has been suspended.
The game has just been suspended.
What is going on here?
I'm checking Twitter here.
If you're all right to check that. So something looks like it's been said. Someone looks very unhappy with things. Now, if this is maybe another instance of stuff being chucked on the pitch potentially, Obviously, we saw Herrero have a coin thrown at him in the first half. I don't know, maybe has Roberto been hit by something? There's more scrapping going on at the sidelines here.
What is going on?
This is up here. Put your volume on, Alex, and see if you can hear anything in Spanish.
I'll mute myself.
So, Dione looks very unhappy here by something. He looks... I don't know if somebody's been sent off. Has Roberto been sent off?
Malaga is trending in Spain.
To be honest, James, we're not too sure what's happened. It's all kicked off. Something's happened. Paul says that Roberto booted the ball onto the pit off that was on the pitch. He's kicked it off, and Malaga are heading to the changing rooms. So all of Gimnastic are still on the pitch, and Malaga have left. Very interesting. What is going on here? Alex is listening to the Spanish for us. Hopefully there is something happening inside there, but this has all gone a bit weird. So Malaga says that it's because the continuous ball throwing onto the field, water particles being thrown on the pitch.
The game has been suspended after a continuous throwing of balls on the pitch.
Sinceramente creo.
Who's doing that? Who's
it's
throwing
hard
balls
to
on
tell.
the pitch? Well, the referee's obviously done something, taken exception to something here.
Se ve que como no ha aparecido el balón y los recogepelotas no tenían el balón, el árbitro ha decidido suspender el partido.
I agree with you entirely, Alex. What an accent.
Por la megafonía, que no retengan el balón.
Yeah, Paul makes a very good point. The ref left first, so it wasn't as if the Malaga players decided that they had had enough. Matt Rain, sack the ball, boys, little bastards. Well, we've just crossed the threshold here of 3 hours on the live stream. 716 people viewing at the minute, Alex. We've got nothing to report on because the final 5 minutes.
I apologise for my
final 1 minute. Kick them out of the league. Chris Brown says, Gimnastic are now my most hated team.
Sorry, West Ham, you had a good run. So the game has been suspended because I think the fans keep throwing the ball, a second ball onto the pitch. The referee's had enough and he's just walked off.
Right, I see. Where are the fans getting a ball from?
Well, maybe not the fans, but I think it might be the ball boys that are actually throwing the balls onto the pitch. But the referee's just gone, no, we're not playing, and he's taking everyone off.
Ruben Visa says he's in Tarragona and he's going out for a beer if they manage to take it home.
Oh, the ball, we're back on. We're back on. We have a goal kick.
We've come back again now. That was quick. Right.
I hope they if they put the clock at 118 minutes, I'm going to be fuming. The cheeky bastards.
It was the fans and the ball boys. Refs are back. Players back onto the pitch. Malaga have got literally minutes to get an equaliser.
Well, no way was it 114 when the game stopped. There'll be at least 5 minutes of extra time, I think, as well. Go on.
Yeah, it'll be added on. Robert Nielsen's back. He says, "Come on, Nastich."
Oh,
Knew you'd come back, Robert.
Sorry, Robert. I hope you lose.
Yes, Robert. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for joining us, but I really hope you lose.
Oh my God, this is too much. I can't watch this. I feel sick.
It is. Corner or throw-in for Malaga here. Ricochets off John Hardy.
Corner. Oh, you're not singing over there.
It's all just got very tense.
Why is Herrero coming up now?
Herrero's going up from the back.
A bit. Let's chill out. It's still 5 minutes to go of normal time. Chill out, guys.
Oh, he's going for it. He has got pedigree.
Oh, go on, get up. Oh. Oh,
It's well cleared. It's well cleared.
what are you doing? Oh, okay. He's passing it down the channel.
Oh, that's fine. I thought that fuck's sake then. Right, there we go.
Good. Go on, lad. Go on,
John
lad.
really looked so smooth
What
out
was that?
there as well.
That was awful.
That was a commentator's curse. I was just saying how smooth he looked. That is not what we need.
Harvey Kingston, maybe the ref needed the toilet.
Here we go. Here we go. Here comes the time wasting again.
Oh,
Barry Shippey says, talk about stress. You're not wrong, Barry. This is not doing wonders for me, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. It's not good. It's not good. I keep falling out of my chair as well.
Yeah, I almost broke my chair when they scored.
Right, come on.
Oh.
4 minutes plus maybe a couple of extras here. Juan Pei.
Oh. Oh my God. Come
Your
on.
phone is turned over as well, just in case we are 6 minutes behind. Referee's not giving a foul for that one there. Dione going down under the challenge.
Oh,
Malaga tried to win the ball back high, but here come Nastic one again.
Oh no, don't foul him. That's a decent. That's a decent. He won the ball. Well done, ref.
Great challenge.
Well done, ref.
Just fucking run at them. Run at them.
Come on. Oh, that's a foul. He's holding. Come on. Thank you, Lino.
That's it.
Book him.
Larry Pearman says, come on, Malaga. Yes, come on, Malaga. Vamos.
Come on,
3
Malaga.
minutes left, according to my clock. 3 minutes to go. Good ball in here. Could do us the world of good. Fernandez on his arse again. Come on. Get up. What a challenge is that is by Juanpi. He's coming for a lot of flack this season, but that is great.
Oh, don't go. I hate it. I hate it. I swear, if one of these players finds themselves in an offside, what are you doing, Puga?
Oh, Puga! Is it still live?
Oh.
No, it's not. Juande, inches from fucking meeting that then.
Oh my God, man. This is
Look at this.
Oh,
he actually touches it as well.
I've just realised, and I apologise to all our followers who are waiting for updates on social media. There have been none today.
It's all right. Everyone's here. It's fine.
Yes. How many have we got in the studio now?
It says 749.
My God, we've been going for 3 hours. This is our longest live stream.
It's the longest live stream ever. Harvey, I agree with you. How has he missed that? How has he missed that? It just.
Oh, God, man. Keep trying to look
2 minutes
out.
left by this clock.
Oh my God! At least, I mean, this has been the one good thing all game. This is a very minor thing, but our streams seem to have been very synced
Quite
up.
closely synced. Yeah, I'll give him that. I'm usually about fucking 10 minutes out. To be honest, this is quite good for me.
And then Luke is either in future or playing. If we win this, I'll retract my comment about Luke moving to the hill.
Yeah, well, they've just got it. They've got to go for it now, haven't they? Like you say, the chuck everyone.
Oh, what? Get out!
Bloody shoot!
Boot off! Why is he walking around like he's got worms?
Oh, he's got to... Right, I'm not being funny, lad, but you came on after about fucking 70 minutes. How are you doing that? James says Herrero last minute goal. I'd be up for that one. Right, get off the pitch.
I'd pay.
Is that Nastic down to 9 at the minute? Oh no, someone else has come on at the minute. Yeah, number 8.
Oh my God!
Which I think might be Maurizio Pochettino's boy.
I think it might be. I'm sorry, Mauricio, but I hope you have the worst game of your life.
No, he's not. That's number 19. Number 8 is Montalvo.
Okay, Montalvo, I wish you the same bad game.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, ref. That's a foul. Have a word. If you're going to throw the ball away, you little... I do my own very own Arsenal.
Darren, give us that ball, you wanker. Right, Yoni.
Come on. Decent cross. Come on. Corner, come on.
Added time. Have you seen that time yet?
Right, thank you to the guy in the shirt. I'll buy you a beer if ever I see you.
Herrero's up. I've not seen an added time board yet. Alex, I don't know if you have.
I haven't seen it either. I'm hoping it's got to be at least 5-6 minutes, hasn't it? Surely. People keep throwing stuff onto the pitch. No surprise there. Go on, decent cross. Oh, right, good. Just collect the ball, 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 collect the ball. Come on. I really haven't. This is worrying me that there's no added time. Don't shoot. Don't you fucking shoot. Come on, come on, come on. Now, what are you doing? Corner, come on.
Corner, 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 corner.
Oh.
Jakob, you can watch on FEF TV, but I probably would save yourself the 10 quid. There's literally 2 minutes left of this game. Malaga need a miracle. Whoa, for fuck's sake.
Oh, no. Right, how much added time now? How much added time?
No, this is going to be it. I think that's it. I think that's it, boys.
How much added time? Surely they've got to add on time.
I don't know if they added on time before they stopped the clock. Referee's still not blown his whistle yet.
Surely there's still got to be at least some added time. Maybe I just didn't see it. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Oh, that's what he's putting up now.
What?
He's putting up now. It's 121 minutes, lads. Unless the clock's been synced with.
Yeah, maybe.
2 minutes. 2 minutes for Malaga to do something. Gimnastic are going to put everything on this now.
My God, man. Come on, ref. Do us a favour there.
Pump it up. Pump it up. No point fucking playing it sideways. Pump it up.
Oh, God. This is so nerve-wracking. I can't.
It's awful, this. It is fucking awful.
Sick. I feel sick. Clock was stopped. Okay. Right. So the FEF team.
Look where all these people in blue and pink are and fucking put the ball in there.
No. Oh, what are you doing? Go on, get it out. Oh, decent cross, decent cross. Oh, corner. Yes, come on. Come on. Oh, my God.
This isn't great.
The clock is back. We've got about 1 minute, 20 seconds left. The clock has stopped again.
Oh, well, we're in the hands of the referee now.
Corner
from Victor. Everyone up in
this way. Come on. Oh, come on. I really wish the clock would start working again. Oh, my God. This is too much. No, that's a shocking ball.
That's terrible. Right. We'll take it. We'll take it.
That corner. Come
Brendan says, do Malaga lose if it stays this way? Yes, they do. It is currently 3-2 on... sorry, no, it's 3-3 on aggregate at the minute. Beg my pardon. Malaga need a goal to draw tonight.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Win on aggregate.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh!
Come on. Ball in the back post. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yes! God! Yes! Get it! Yes! Oh, it's all gone wrong in here. I've broken everything. Oh no! 120 minutes. Malaga score a goal. I can't even say who scored. Oh my God!
Yes! That's in there. Come on.
Oh, I need to mop up the beer.
Oh, yes.
It's all gone wrong in here. Fucking it is. Who's that? Antonito? Antonito with the goal that sends Malaga back.
Yes.
Get him, boys.
Fucking who was that? Was that Cordero? Antonito
with the goal. Oh, my whole computer stopped working.
Vamos.
Get him up on your shoulders. I think that's it. I think it's it as well.
Yes.
Isn't it? I don't know. The clock stopped.
Oh, espero que no haya algún fan de Gimnastic aquí. Joder.
Oh. We had to believe. We had to believe it. It's fucking happened.
Aquí, pero puta Gimnastic, joder. Vamos.
But the clock's back. The clock is back. We still going.
Yes.
I don't know. Is it full time or not yet? No. Oh, come on.
Oh, my God.
Blow that fucking whistle, Ram.
Come on, hold on for this last 20 seconds. Oh, come on.
Oh, this is going to cost me so
Please,
much money.
I feel sick. Oh, I'm sick. Oh. Yes. Please.
Oh, I've clicked somebody's comment on and all sorts of stuff. It's all throw into Malaga. We're now into minute 125, 26, I imagine. And you know what? This could be the shithousery again from Gimnastic has cost them once again.
Oh, come on.
That corner, Dione.
Oh my God.
Fucking, they are bouncing in the stadium. Melina's praying. Fucking beer all over my desk. This is not good.
Oh, we've done it. Yeah.
Yes! Thank you to everyone who prayed to their various deities. Yes! Malaga are Segunda. Malaga are promoted. Fuck Gimnastic. We are there. We'll see you in Santander. We'll see you in Oviedo if they don't get promoted. We'll see you in everywhere. We don't give a shit anymore. Massive win for Malaga. Vamos. There'll be parties in the streets of Malaga tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Alex, you've not said a comprehensible word for the last 5 minutes. How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Oh, fucking hell, I'm so happy. Oh my God.
Thank you, Ruben Visser. Better than watching the Euros, they say. Malaga are back. Vamos, boys, vamos! The keeper. Chris, are you there? Chris, are you with us? I'll just take him down for a second. I'll wait for him to reappear and I'll bring him back on. Alex. What have we just watched?
This is so good.
Is this? Did that just happen?
This is the best day of my life.
Oh dear God. That was incredible. Everyone who has joined us tonight as well, been absolutely brilliant in the comments. 863 people have been watching this evening. It's been a fucking slog. I'll tell you that for free. My stress levels won't be that high again. Ram says, how's he going to catch his train at 6:30 tomorrow morning? You power through, Ram. Drink through the night. Celebrate. Everyone at home. Whatever is your tipple. Treat yourselves tonight. Malaga are back in Segunda. Someone before said, we're back on FIFA. Yes. It's been a slog this season. Don't get me wrong, Alex. I've loved this season. I put it out on Twitter this morning that I thought this has been one of the best seasons following Malaga that we've had. It's been great, with the results, the teams we've met. I've really enjoyed it in Primera, but being in Segunda, it's going to mean so much for Malaga, isn't it? It's not just the finance, it's not just the teams you're playing against. Tony Pujic says he's in Malaga now. The city just exploded. The German ref says, sorry he's late today. But why did we need a 2 in extra time when it was all over? Oh
my God.
The villains lost, and that makes me happy. I'm just going to leave them chanting down the bottom there, Alex. How do we explain? How I'm just looking at the goal here again now. It's Roberto with such a big header there. Fucking big moments need big players. Roberto, possibly the last touch he'll have for the club, maybe, if rumours are to be believed. And he's put it on a plate for Antonito there. Alex, what are we going to do? I can't believe. I've got no words.
God. I would pay my next month's salary to be in Tarragona or in Malaga right now. Oh my God.
Oh dear. I don't know if Chris Marquez is going to talk to us or whether we're just getting a live from the bar. It's really going wild in Malaga. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, well, let's get through some thank yous. Chris is now gone. He's just disappeared from us there. I don't know if we've got loads more to say, do we, Alex, about that? Malaga are back in Segunda. It's finished 3-2 on aggregate, 2-2 on the night.
Oh, that was just that is this.
122 minutes it says for that goal.
Oh, this is the best day of my life. I can't put it into words how happy I am. The FEF TV stream's just ended. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's over. It is over. We can close that now. I think we can all just leave it there. We could all go and get a nice drink, calm down. It's 10:20 here in the UK. I imagine if you're in Spain, it's 11:20. It's late. Wherever you watch in the world, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has been engaging and watching the live streams. It's been absolutely brilliant all season. We've done 25 of these this season now. Something new that we've not really done before. It's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you for everyone in the comments tonight for your thoughts, your wishes, your content. I'm absolutely lost for words. Matt says, when's the GiriCast promotion party? Oh, we'll get something going in here. But thank you to every single one of you for your engagement. Without you guys, this means fuck all. Without you guys, the GiriCast just wouldn't be. Thank you so much, everybody. It has been brilliant. Alex, any final words from yourself?
Vamos! Thank you.
Vamos, Malaga. Well done. Right, guys. Cheers, everyone, for watching. We'll see you very soon. And we'll see you in the Spanish Segunda.